Hello dear aspirants and welcome to EduTap. So guys, this is the first part of your ultra marathon sessions for your RBI Grade B Phase 1 exam for the year 2025. And we'll be covering different multiple choice questions based on your English language today. So guys, I'm really happy to be here today because it's been very long since I've been here live with you. We've been working on different exams in the meantime, but since the RBI notification is out, I think we are all set to prepare and do give our best for this exam. So guys, phase 1 exam is on 18th of October, which is not even a month away. So guys, we are going to get into the habit of practicing rigorous practice for our different components. So there will be three parts. One is today, one will be on Tuesday, and the other will be on Thursday next week. So guys, we'll cover all the components. Today we are going to target grammar. In the next lecture, we are going to target all the vocabulary based questions like single fillers, double fillers, your close test, word swap, right? So those sort of questions. And in the last lecture, we will be targeting the bigger questions like your rearrangement, parajumbles, and your reading comprehension. So we'll be covering all the components here. And I hope these sessions will help you in your preparation and in your journey ahead. So alright guys, I think I'm audible and I'm visible to everyone. So guys, our priority, our aim is to basically score more than 85% today. So guys, today we'll be covering 65 questions, and out of 65 questions, your target is to at least get 50 questions correct. If you can get 50 questions correct, you can just measure it this way, that if you get more than 50 questions correct, that means you are, I think, ready on for your grammar part. What do you say guys? So हो जाए आज, challenge हो जाए आज, शर्त लग जाए. Let's have a bet and let's see कि हम अगर हम can we score more than 50 questions? Can we get more than 50 questions out of 65 correct today? What do you say guys? Shall we have a bet? शर्त लग जाए. वुड यू बी एबल टू, अब देखो ज़्यादा मुश्किल नहीं है, क्वेश्चंस हैं तो वही जो आप करते रहे हो, बट हाँ थोड़ा सा लेवल वो है जो आपको प्रैक्टिस करने में मज़ा भी आएगा और थोड़ा चैलेंज भी मिलेगा. सो गाइस, आर यू रेडी? शुरू करें? यस. सो गाइस, हो जाए बैट आज कि सर यस वी विल टारगेट मोर देन 50 क्वेश्चंस, एटलीस्ट 50 क्वेश्चन, तभी हमें कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा कि वी आर ऑन द राइट ट्रैक एंड वी आर रेडी फॉर आवर ग्रामर पार्ट. सो गाइज, चलिए शुरू करते हैं गाइज. जल्दी से वीडियो को लाइक कर लीजिए, सेशन को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, सेशन को लाइक कर लीजिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए एंड ऑल दैट, राइट? तो यू कैन डू, यू नो व्हाट यू डू, राइट? और गाइज, इस सेशन का पर्पस है टू रिवाइज योर इंग्लिश पार्ट, इंग्लिश कंपोनेंट फॉर योर आरबीआई ग्रेड बी पार्ट. गाइज, बिफोर आई गो एनी फर्दर, आई वुड लाइक टू इन्फॉर्म यू अबाउट आवर कोर्सेज. Guys, you might be looking for courses to prepare for this exam. So guys, what you need to do is you just need to go to your website and type edutap.in. Just type edutap.in and you will land on our homepage and you'll see different courses available to you. The first tab is for your RBI Grade B courses. So click on this, and when you scroll down, you can see all the courses for your RBI exam. So there are different combo courses: RBI with IRDI, RBI, IRDI, NABARD, RBI, ARDI, full phase 1 plus phase 2, then RBI, IRDI, NABARD, full phase 2, RBI, NABARD, phase 1 plus phase 2. So if you're preparing for SEBI, IRDI, NABARD, you have different combos available to you guys. And let me inform you about the master course. The master course that we have launched for you. So that and the crash course we are running right now. So guys, let me just show you how to get to that. Yes guys, so you have different courses available to you, and let me show you the master course guys. Now this is a one-stop solution. This is the gold package. We also have a silver package for phase 2 only, but this gold package, this is a one-stop solution for all your preparation. Now what do you get in your gold package? Now you get phase 1 live classes, then you will have phase 2 live classes for your revision, then you have your live classes after phase 1, You have your phase 2 classes of the previous year. You can also watch them in the recorded form. Then you have your concept classes, quants, reasoning, English, current affairs. Then you have your ESI static, FM static, descriptive English. You have your sectional quizzes, full length mock test, full length test for phase 2, which will be evaluated by us, previous year papers with analysis and solution. And you have your weekly mentor talk. So you can guys enroll in this, and your every need will be addressed in this course. So RBI Grade B Gold package. The link is given in the description of the video, or you can also visit our website. So let's begin, guys. So today our target is to score more than 50 questions out of 65. Okay. So these questions will be based on error detection, sentence improvement, and they are based on random topics on your grammar part. So guys, do you accept the challenge? Yes or no? Yes, sir, we will try to score more than 50 questions, 50 marks out of 65, and that will give us a peace of mind that yes, we are ready for our grammar part. And this will also act as your revision, guys. So you will have 1 minute for every question. All right. So you'll have 1 minute for every question, and you'll answer for every question in the chat box. Okay. So write down the question number 1, 2, 3, whichever it is, and write down your option A, B, C, D, E. And then I'll tell you the solution and the explanation for every question, guys. So let's begin. So first question, guys, you have your error detection based questions. You have to find error in one of the parts. A sentence is divided into 4 parts. If there is no error, you can also choose option E, which is no error. So let's start, guys. The sophisticated algorithmic models developed by the research department, which incorporates machine learning techniques and big data analytics, have enabled more accurate forecasting of market volatility and improved decision-making processes across various policy domains. Yes, guys, if you can target these questions, you will be able to target every question in your exam. So this is your revision and sort of rigorous practice for your exam. Yes, guys. Can you locate the error in any of the given parts? A, B, C, D. Let's see if you're well prepared, if you are well practiced for your grammar section. Very good, Omkar. Yes, guys, please participate यार. देखो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा, गलत हो जाएगा, इससे ज़्यादा तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला, राइट? लेकिन एटलीस्ट आपको पता तो चलेगा if you are on the right track or not. So I would request everyone to participate. तभी मजा आएगा इन सेशंस में, नहीं तो फिर it would be a one-sided session. Yes, guys. What was the error in this? So the error was in not C part, Omkar, it was in B part. See, always look at the subject, guys. जब भी आप sentence शुरू करते हो ना, always look at the subject, identify the subject, and then match the verb with it. So the sophisticated algorithmic models, the subject here was models, right? So the sophisticated algorithmic models developed by the research department, which incorporates machine learning techniques and big data analytics have. अभी देखो यहाँ तो have आ रहा है models के लिए, ये बिल्कुल ठीक है, लेकिन यहाँ पे अब क्या आना चाहिए था? Where was the error? The error was in B part. The sophisticated algorithmic models developed by research department, which incorporate machine learning techniques and big data analytics. See, the subject here is models. So the verb has to be in accordance with the subject. So it should not be incorporates, it should be incorporate. Alright, so the error was in B part, guys. The sophisticated algorithmic models developed by the research department, which incorporate machine learning techniques and big data analytics. We are referring to the models. The models incorporate machine learning techniques and big data analytics, have enabled more accurate forecasting of market volatility and improved decision-making processes across various policy domains. So option B was your correct answer. Alright, guys, next question, question number 2. Having carefully analyzed the implications of global economic uncertainties, the comprehensive policy response formulated by the Monetary Policy Committee included measures for enhancing liquidity management, strengthening regulatory oversight, and to improve coordinated mechanisms between different regulatory authorities. Yes, guys, which part has an error in it? Guys, if you can score more than 50 in today's session, and at the end of the lecture, I'll ask you what is your final score. Okay, so keep a track of it, and whosoever watches this session later on in a recorded form, you also let me know your complete score, final score, in the comment section of the video, guys. Yes, guys, can you locate any error in the sentence? I know they seem difficult, but see, whatever the sentence is, the concept remains the same. Good morning. Very good, Ganesh. So you say C part has an error in it. All right. Very good, Omkar. The error was in D part here. See, guys, first of all, you need to understand when we start a sentence with having done, having received the mail, I took the prompt action. So having, when a sentence begins with having, that means after something is done. Gunuraja. So let's look at the answer here. The error was in D part, guys. So having carefully analyzed the implications of global economic uncertainties, the comprehensive policy response formulated by the Monetary Policy Committee included measures for enhancing liquidity management, strengthening regulatory oversight, and not to improve and improving coordination mechanisms between different regulatory authorities. See, guys, when you have a common subject and the verbs are connected using commas and, so that means they are in continuity. So whenever you find two or more than two verbs connected using and for the same common subject, they have to be in the same form. So if we're using enhancing, if we're using strengthening, then we also have to use improving here, not to improve. We can't change it because verbs connected using and, they stay in the same form. So the sentence should have been, good evening, Ganesh. Having carefully analyzed the implications of global economic uncertainties, the comprehensive policy response formulated by the Monetary Policy Committee included measures for enhancing liquidity management, strengthening regulatory oversight, and improving coordination mechanisms between different regulatory authorities. So option D was your correct answer. D is the correct choice here. Very good, Omkar. चलिए guys, तो let's participate and let's try to solve as many questions as we can. ठीक है, थोड़े चैलेंजिंग हैं लेकिन इसी से आपको एक अच्छी वो इंसाइट मिलेगी. You'll get complete insight what kind of questions you should prepare for and what topics to look for and how to prepare for them. Question number 3, guys. Chaliye. Let's begin with question number 3. The comprehensive review of banking regulations revealed that successful implementation of new capital adequacy norms required not merely technical compliance with prescribed ratios, but also developing robust internal governance frameworks and risk culture. Ganesh, the concepts of grammar should be clear to you. When you read the sentence from left to right, you start with the subject followed by the verb and then predicate of the sentence, and then usually you get compound sentences where there are more than two clauses connected together. So in that case you have to locate, maybe two or more than two. So you have to locate all the subjects, all the verbs, and then the concepts of adjective, adverb, conjunction, preposition, articles. So all the concepts should be clear to you, and then you will be able to identify the errors. So they're not going to seem, you'll not be able to just read the sentence and find out the error just like that. You also have to pay attention to the concept. Very good, Omkar. Very good, Guru Raja. There is no parallelism. The sentence is not in sync. Guys, see, the rule, the parallelism says whenever you use these pairs, not only but also, or not merely but also, the word followed after them, the word used after them has to be, I mean, have both the words have to be in the, have to be from the same part of speech. So, what is the error here? The comprehensive review of banking regulations revealed that successful implementation of new capital adequacy norms required not only technical compliance with prescribed ratios but also developing robust internal governance frameworks and risk culture. So see, after but also we are using a verb here, right? But after not merely we are using an adjective. So this sentence does not follow the rule of parallelism. Very good, Guru Raj. So what is the error here? So the comprehensive review of banking regulations revealed that successful implementation of new capital adequacy norms required not merely technical compliance with prescribed ratio but also development of, not developing, so it should be development of robust internal governance frameworks and risk culture. So it should not be developing, it should be development of robust internal governance frameworks and risk culture. So yes, option D is your correct answer. Very good, Ganesh. Keep it up. All right, guys. Question number 4. The RBI's approach to financial sector regulation differs significantly to that adopted by other central banks in emerging economies, particularly in terms of the emphasis placed on developmental objectives alongside traditional monetary policy and supervisory responsibilities. I think this is an easy one. ये तो आप कर सकते हो. Yes, guys. So quickly like the session, and the challenge you have today is you have to answer. I mean, you have to get more than 50 questions correct out of 65. So that way you will be able to cognize that you are on the right track for your preparation for RBI Grade B, and your grammar part is up to the mark. Yes, guys. So all of you participate, like the session, and let me know the answers in the chat box. Very good, Guru Raja. So you say option A is incorrect. Fair enough. Yes, guys. Ganesh, Omkar, and everyone, guys, please participate. Otherwise, it will be a one-sided session. So it would be pointless. I keep reading the questions. You keep reading the, you keep getting the answers. It would not make any difference. But just give it a try. Just let us know what you feel, and let's see if we if we are on the same page. Ganesh says it's option D. Who else, guys? Guys, there is no judgment. कोई कौन बनेगा करोड़पति नहीं खेल रहे. ठीक है कि गलत हो जाएगा तो 1 करोड़ रुपए हार जाओगे, right? But at least have the have the gumption, have the have the guts to participate. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा? गलत हो जाएगा. Nothing more than that, right? Very good, Guru Raja. So guys, this was a preposition based question. The RBI's approach to financial sector regulation differs. So guys, what do we use with differ? Differ from or different from, not different to. So the RBI's approach to financial sector regulation differs significantly from that adopted by other central banks in emerging economies, particularly in terms of the emphasis placed on developmental objectives alongside traditional monetary policy and supervisory responsibilities. So option A was the erroneous part here. Option A is the correct answer. Very good, Omkar. Very well done, guys. Chaliye, let's move ahead and let's look at question number 5. The RBI's comprehensive monetary policy framework aims at maintaining price stability while ensuring adequate liquidity in the financial system through coordinated policy measures that supports sustainable economic growth and development. This is also an easy one, guys. I think you'll be able to find the error. Why not differs, Shibam? See, the RBI's approach, the subject is approach here. So approach is singular. So for singular subject, we have to use a singular verb. So the RBI's approach to financial sector regulation differs. So that is why we have used differs here. Chaliye. Question number 5, guys. The RBI's comprehensive monetary policy framework aims at maintaining price stability while ensuring adequate liquidity in the financial system through coordinated policy measures that support sustainable economic growth and development. जब हम सब्जेक्ट सिंगुलर होता है ना शिवम और वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म यूज होती है तो वर्ब के साथ हमें एस ऐड करना पड़ता है जैसे रोहित प्लेज क्रिकेट राइट शी वर्क्स इन अ मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी along with एक ही चीज होती है गणेश nothing different nothing wrong there along with is the same thing alongside और along with का एक ही मतलब होता है alongside मतलब उनके साइड में साथ साथ वेरी गुड गुरु राजा कीप इट अप वेरी गुड ओमकार Yes, guys, what was the error in the sentence? The RBI's comprehensive monetary policy framework aims at. See again. Um, Shibam, look at this. The RBI's comprehensive monetary policy framework aims at. See, the subject here is framework. So for singular subject, when we use first form, we have to add s into it. So aims at maintaining price stability while ensuring adequate liquidity in the financial system through coordinated policy measures. Now we are talking about measures. So through coordinated policy measures that supports or measures that support. Now the subject for the second clause is measures, which is a plural noun. Now for plural noun we have to use first form of verb. So guys, this is the concept of first person, second person, third person. I always take first form of verb. For example, I work, right? Second person. Who are second person, guys? All the plurals. We, you, they, or any plural word. In simple word, any plural word, it will take first form of verb. We work, you work, they work, people work, employees work, right? So plural also take first form of verb. But singular nouns or pronouns, for example, she, he, it, or any singular word, when we use first form of verb with them, we have to add s into them. He works, she works in a multinational company. So for first person we use first form of verb, for second person we use first form of verb, for third person singulars we have to add s into the verb. So this is what we need to understand and remember, and many questions are formed this way. I play cricket, I play football, we play football, you play football, players play football, but he plays, she plays football, right? I go to work by cab, we go, you go, they go, but he goes. Now we have to add es into it. I do my work diligently, we do our work diligently, they do their work diligently. Again, he does, she does her work, yeah, he does his work diligently. So this is the concept, guys. नो इश्यू शुभम, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट पार्टिसिपेट करो तभी सीखने को मिलेगा गाइस, तभी आपको कुछ नया जानने को मिलेगा और पता चलेगा कैसे क्वेश्चंस बनते हैं यहाँ पे. No worries, you've got to make those mistakes, right? So for the second subject the verb was measures, and for the subject was measures, and for plural subject we will have to use first form of verb. So the RBI's comprehensive monetary policy framework aims at maintaining price stability while ensuring adequate liquidity in the financial system through coordinated policy measures that support sustainable economic growth and development. So option D was your correct answer. Next question, guys. Question number 6. Despite of the extensive consultations conducted with various stakeholders, the implementation of new prudential norms faced considerable resistance from certain segments of the banking industry that were concerned about the potential impact on their operational flexibility. Yes, guys. Could you locate the error in any of the parts? Very good, Shrishti. Very good, Omkar. Very good, Guru Raja. Very well done, guys. See, guys, you need to remember such phrases, guys. We use instead of. All right. We use in spite of. But always remember, now we have been taught or we have heard from people, and that's a mistake that we have been making all along. Despite is also followed by of. So what we say is instead of, in spite of, despite of. But remember, despite is not followed by of. There is no preposition used after despite. You know why? Despite itself means in spite of. So no, we cannot change anything, Shrishti. We can't replace despite of with in spite of. What we have to find is, we have to find the error in the sentence as it is given. So the erroneous part is, yes, definitely in A part, that despite cannot be followed by of. Not despite of the. It should be despite the extensive consultations conducted with various stakeholders, the implementation of new prudential norms faced considerable resistance from certain segments of the banking industry that were concerned about the potential impact on their operational flexibility. So option A was your correct answer. (15 to 16), Shibam, out of 20 or out of 30? See, it's not that you have to go through, but if you're doing it for the first time, Shibam, then you should. See, grammar is the foundation of English language. And guys, we are not targeting just phase 1 here. We are also looking forward to phase 2, right? Wherein you will be, you're supposed to write your answers elaboratively in descriptive English part. So what will you do for grammar there? Are you going to do it after phase 1, Shibam? Topics, see, when you're learning a language, you can't skip any topic. So 15 out of 30 is, it's just below average. So not too good, not too bad, Shubham, but you should. See, guys, once you start building up your language from ground up, grammar is the foundation of the language. And if you do not feel confident with the grammatical part of it, you will never be sure if you're writing in the right context or not. So yes, if you're doing it for the first time, you should, if you have time. Otherwise, you can just go through subject verb agreement, tenses, preposition, adjective, adverb, conjunction. These topics, 5 6 topics are crucial. But I can't promise that questions will be there from these topics only. They can be from other topics as well. So I can't guarantee you anything, but these are the important ones. All right, Shubham. Chale guys. Next question. Question number 7. The regulatory framework established by the Reserve Bank mandates that every financial institution must ensure that their risk assessment procedures are comprehensive enough to identify potential vulnerabilities in their loan portfolios and implement appropriate corrective measures without delay. If your current focus is only on prelims, then I think you should focus on comprehension, close test, rearrangement, parajumbles, double fillers, match the column, such vocabulary and comprehension based questions. You'll get 20 to 22 from there, Shubham. But again, at the end of the day, you will require grammar finally for your phase 2. So if you're planning to do it after phase 1, you can go ahead. It should not concern you, but grammar is an integral component of your of your language. No error, Omkar. All right. Shrishti, you also believe it's no error? Okay. Very good, Guru Raja. Very keen observation. Yes, guys, this is subject verb agreement, guys. And the rule says, if, guys, remember these 12 words. Please write them, note them down. Each, everyone, everybody, everything. So same way. So I'll just write it, So each, everyone, everybody, everything. Someone, somebody, something. No one, nobody, nothing. Anyone, anybody, anything, and then after these, one, any, and every. Guys, remember these 12 words. Each, everyone, everybody, everything, someone, somebody, something, no one, nobody, nothing, anyone, anybody, anything. And after that, one, any, and every. So guys, whenever you see these words anywhere in your error detection sentence, the first thing that should click you, if you see these words, any of these words, that is the following, if is the verb which follows after these words, is it singular or not, and any corresponding pronoun after these words must also be singular accordingly. So guys, see what is the meaning of these words. Each, individually, everyone, pratek, everyone, हर एक, someone, कोई एक, no one, कोई एक भी नहीं, anyone, कोई भी एक, one, एक, any, कोई, and every, हर एक. So these words are basically used to emphasize on singularity. And whenever you see these words, make sure you check if the verb is singular, and if any corresponding pronoun used after these words, is it also singular or not. So what is the error here? The regulatory, see guys, the subject for first clause was the regulatory framework established by RBI mandates. So the subject here was framework, and mandates is correct here, right? So the regulatory framework established by the RBI Reserve Bank mandates, this is correct, that. Now after this we start with the next clause. So that every financial institution, every means every single one of them, right? So every financial institution must ensure that their risk or its risk assessment procedures are comprehensive enough. So when we are referring to every financial body, every financial institution, that means we are referring to a singularity. And for singular subjects, it always take a singular verb, and any corresponding pronoun must also be singular in accordance with the subject. So what was the error here? The regulatory framework established by the Reserve Bank mandates that every financial institution must ensure that not their risk, its risk assessment procedures are comprehensive enough to identify potential vulnerabilities. So option B was your correct answer. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Ruhan. Not V1 to hoga hi, Shreya. Very good, Guru Raj. So it should be its instead of there. See, we are referring to a singular subject here, and for singular subject, the corresponding pronoun must also be kept singular. All right. Alright guys, question number 8. The Reserve Bank's comprehensive analysis of macroeconomic indicators, along with detailed assessments of sectoral performance and emerging trend markets, have revealed significant disparities in regional economic growth patterns that necessitate immediate policy interventions and targeted fiscal measures. Guys, if you can target more than 50 questions today, guys, हमारा आज का चैलेंज क्या है? हमें out of 65 questions, हमें more than 50 questions हमें correct करने हैं, right? If we are able to touch that, I think you can be satisfied that you are done from your grammar for your grammar part. I mean, you don't need to worry about grammar after that. You can just practice mock tests and so. But let's see what our final score is, and let's understand what can we learn from today. I mean, what can we learn from these concepts? Very good, Shrishti. Yes, guys, shall I read the and guys, don't forget to like the session here. That is the least you can do for all the efforts that we are putting in for you, right? So don't be don't be frugal, just press the like button, guys. And if you're here for the first time, do subscribe to our channel. So the Reserve Bank's comprehensive analysis of macroeconomic indicators, along with detailed assessments of sectoral performance and emerging market trends, have revealed significant disparities in regional economic growth patterns that necessitate immediate policy interventions and targeted fiscal measures. Very good, Guru Raja. Fair enough, Shreya. Yes. See, guys, we can only connect two subjects with the help of one conjunction in English language, which is and. So guys, the rule says if two subjects are connected using any other conjunction except and, the second or following nouns are not considered as subject. So what was the subject here? The Reserve Bank's comprehensive analysis. See, the subject here was analysis of macroeconomic indicators. Now, what conjunction have we used here? Along with. So After whatever is used after, along with, or any other conjunction except and will not be counted as the subject. So the subject here was analysis. So the Reserve Bank's comprehensive analysis of macroeconomic indicators along with detailed assessments of sectoral performance and emerging trend markets. The subject is only analysis. So the error was in C part. It should be has revealed significant disparities in regional economic growth patterns that necessitate immediate policy interventions and targeted fiscal measures. So option C was your correct answer here. Necessitates, why? Because बिल्कुल नहीं सृष्टि. See, the subject here is patterns. The regional economic growth patterns that necessitate. So the subject for this clause was patterns, which is plural. For plural, we use first form of verb. This is correct. But the error was in B part. We have to use has for analysis here. Very good, Guru Raja. Alright guys, let's move to question number 9. The implementation of Basel III norms requires that each participating bank maintains sufficient capital buffers to absorb potential losses during periods of financial stress and ensures compliance with international regulatory standards. Yes guys, the implementation of Basel III norms requires that each participating bank maintains sufficient capital buffers to absorb potential losses during periods of financial stress and ensures compliance with international regulatory standards. नो श्रेया, आई थिंक आप गलत समझ रहे हो मेरे कॉन्सेप्ट को, और ये अभी बताया मैंने आपको. नो गुरु राजा, यू गॉट दिस वन रॉन्ग. गाइज अभी मैंने पिछले क्वेश्चन में ही बताया आपको, एक क्वेश्चन पहले. ये देखो, डिडंट आई टेल यू, if you find these words each, everyone, someone, no one, anyone, one, any, every, make sure the following verb and any corresponding pronoun must be singular. I just told you this concept and you just forgot it one question after this. The error is, see guys, the implementation for the subject for first clause is implementation of Basel III norms. So the subject here, Shrey, is implementation, not norms. So the implementation requires, so this is absolutely correct. So this is absolutely correct, that the implementation of Basel III norms requires that, now this is the erroneous part, each participating bank. You remember this word each. I made you write them down. Each participating bank maintain or maintains. Yes, Raghu Raja. So the implementation of Basel III norms requires that each participating bank maintains sufficient capital buffers to absorb potential losses during the periods of financial stress and ensures, you could have taken the hint from here, and. So if two verbs are connected using and for the same subject, they have to be kept in the same form. And ensures, so maintains and ensures compliance with international regulatory standards. But very well tried guys. So the correct answer is option number B. Very good Shubham, very good Shrey, very good Guru Raja. Yes, we learn from our mistakes guys. That is the purpose of these sessions, so that we can practice and we can feel confident about our, our attempt. Alright guys, question number 10. Those economists whom have extensively studied the intricacies of monetary transmission mechanisms in emerging economies argue that conventional policy tools may prove inadequate in addressing the unique challenges faced by developing nations. This is very easy if you understand the concepts well. No worries Guru Raja, we tend to make such mistakes and we learn from them. Keen observance, take it, look at this sentence very patiently, and look at the follow the concepts very keenly. राइट, होता है ऐसे, जल्दी के चक्कर में हम रूल्स को इग्नोर करते हैं. वी डू टेंड टू इग्नोर रूल्स just to hurry up, but that makes us lose most of our marks in the exam. Very good Shubham, very well done, very good Guru Raja. Yes, guys, those economists whom have extensively studied the intricacies of monetary transmission mechanisms in emerging economies argue that conventional policy tools may prove inadequate in addressing unique challenges faced by developing nations. So error was in A part, guys. Very good, Shrishti. Very good, Shrey. Very good, Anshi. See, guys, for subject, we do not use whom. For subject, we use who. So what is the difference between who and whom, guys? Who is a subjective pronoun, whereas whom is an objective pronoun. Where do we use who? When we are referring to the subject of the sentence. And where do we use whom? When we are referring to other than the subject. For example, the person whom I met. Now this is where I use whom. The person whom I met yesterday was my colleague. So the person whom I met. Now the subject, I am the subject. So the person is object, whom. But the economists whom have or who have. So who has performed the action here? So how do you identify who is the subject, guys? Whosoever performs the action. If the subject, if is, whichever is performing the action will be the, whichever noun is performing the action will be the subject. So those economists who have extensively or whom have. So who have studied the economists. So they are the subject. So for subjects, we use who, not whom. So option A was your correct answer. Very good, Shibam. Very well done, guys. Keep it up. Chaliye. Question number 11. The central bank's decision to maintain accommodative monetary policy stance were influenced by concerns about sluggish economic recovery and the need to support credit flow to productive sectors while maintaining inflationary expectations effectively. This is an easy one, yeah. I think all of you will be able to do this. Am I right, guys? Yes, guys, quickly. The central bank's decision to maintain accommodative monetary policy stance were influenced by concerns about sluggish economic recovery and the need to support credit flow to productive sectors while managing inflationary expectations effectively. Very good, Anshi. Very good, Shrishti. Very good, Shrey. Very good, Shibam. Guys, the error was not in A part, it was in B part. You don't make such silly mistakes here. Anshi, Shrishti, Shreya, Shibam. The error was in B part. The central bank's decision to maintain accommodative monetary policy stance. So the decision were influenced or the decision was influenced. So the subject here is decision. The central bank's decision to maintain accommodative monetary policy stance. The decision was influenced by concerns. So the subject here is decision and the verb will be in accordance with the subject. So it will be was, not were. So the error was in B part. So the central bank's decision to maintain, guys, always remember, subject decides the verb, not the other way around. So never do that case the verb is plural, so the subject must also be plural. No, subject is the owner of the sentence. If the subject is singular, the verb will be affected by it and the verb will be singular, not the other way around. All right. Very good, Ruhan. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Anshi. वेरी गुड शिवम. आंसर आप ठीक कर रहे हो बट ऑप्शन गलत मार्क कर दिया. ऐसी गलती मत करना एग्जाम में. चलेगा. इस क्वेश्चन नंबर 12. Each of the commercial banks operating under the purview of RBI regulations were mandated to establish robust risk management frameworks that could effectively identify, assess and mitigate potential threats to their potential operational stability and long-term sustainability. Let's see, guys, how attentive you were when I was explaining the concepts to you earlier. Let's see if you are able to identify the mistake now. And we are doing it for the by the way, for the third time. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Anshi. Again, the same mistake. Remember this word, guys, each. So this should strike you from now on. Whenever you see those words, each, everyone, someone, no one, anyone, anybody, somebody, nobody, anything, one, any, every. So each of the commercial banks, the subject here is not banks, the subject here is each, so that every one of them. So each of the commercial banks operating under the purview of RBI regulations were mandated or was mandated. Each of the banks, that means every one of the banks, was mandated to establish robust risk management frameworks. So the subject is singular, so the verb must also be in accordance with the subject. So the error was in B part here. एग्जैक्टली तभी हम इसको प्रैक्टिस सेशंस हम करते हैं ना श्रेय, ताकि आप एक गलती एक बार कर ली आपने, नेक्स्ट टाइम वो आपको पोक करेगी, नेक्स्ट टाइम मे भी क्लिक ना करे, लेकिन दूसरी बार गलती करने के बाद तीसरी बार वो याद रहेगी आपको, डेफिनेटली याद रहेगी. एंड दैट इज द पर्पस ऑफ प्रैक्टिस, रिगरस प्रैक्टिस, दैट यू रिटेन द कॉन्सेप्ट्स बाय विद द हेल्प ऑफ मिस्टेक्स दैट यू मेक. सो अभी आपकी बार देखो क्लिक किया ना सबको फर्स्ट टाइम में, एंड ऑल ऑफ यू वर एबल टू गेट द राइट आंसर. कीप इट अप गाइस, प्राउड ऑफ यू. Very well done. Next question, guys. Question number 13. The central bank's commitment towards maintaining financial stability requires continuous monitoring of emerging risks and vulnerabilities across different segments of the financial sector and prompt implementation of appropriate policy responses. Yes, guys, the central bank's commitment towards maintaining financial stability requires continuous monitoring of emerging risks and vulnerabilities across different segments of the financial sector and prompt implementation of appropriate policy responses. Yes, Guru Raja, what is the error in A part? Yes, Pooja, what is the error in C part? श्रेय ने skip कर दिया. No, towards maintaining is also correct, Guru Raja. See, to is followed by V1, but any other preposition is followed by ing form of verb. See, look at the sentence, guys. The central bank's commitment. Subject is the commitment. So the central bank's commitment towards maintaining financial stability requires continuous monitoring of emerging risks and vulnerabilities across different segments of the financial sector and prompt implementation of appropriate policy responses. I think no error, guys. There is no error in the sentence. So the sentence is correct. As see, commitment will take a singular verb, so requires is singular. That is correct. So the sentence was absolutely correct. वेरी गुड अंशी, वेरी गुड शिवम, वेरी गुड श्रेया. तो गाइज ये भी कॉन्फिडेंस होना चाहिए कि गलत है तो गलत करने के लिए भी वो कॉन्फिडेंस की जरूरत पड़ती है. सो द सेंटेंस वाज करेक्ट गाइज. चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. द ग्रोइंग कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी ऑफ फाइनेंशियल मार्केट्स डिमांड more sophisticated regulatory approaches that can effectively address emerging risks while prompting innovation and competition in the banking and financial services sector. It does, Shreya. I agree with you. Yes, guys. Now let's pick up speed. Now we are, we have to cover many questions. So it is going to be a very long session then. So let's pick up speed and let's understand. Let's find out the errors. Now in the habit of doing it. Very good, Shreya. Very well done. Yes, guys. The growing complexity of financial markets demand more sophisticated regulatory approaches that can effectively address emerging risks while prompting innovation and competition in the banking and financial services sector. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Guru Raja. See, guys, the subject is not financial markets. The subject is the growing complexity of financial markets. So the complexity is the subject. Complexity is singular. So the growing complexity of financial markets demands more sophisticated regulatory approaches. So the complexity of financial markets demands. So the correct answer is option number A. Very good, Pooja. Very good, Guru Raja. Very well done, guys. Keep it up. Next question. The extensive consultation process with industry stakeholders have helped the RBI formulate more balanced regulatory policies that address both prudential concerns and developmental objectives in the evolving financial landscape. This is again an easy one. जल्दी से करिए guys. Very good, Shibam. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Shrey. Very good, Pooja. Again, same error. Very good, Guru Raja. The extensive consultation process, right, with industry stakeholders. So I told you any conjunction except and will not create two subjects in a sentence. So we cannot take stakeholders as the subject. अगर यहाँ पे and होता ना तब हम दोनों को subject मानते हैं, लेकिन अगर and के अलावा कोई भी और word दो nouns को connect करता है, the second noun is not considered as the subject. Remember this concept, guys. So the extensive consultation process, the subject is process, with industry stakeholders have helped or has helped the RBI formulate more balanced regulatory policies that address both prudential concerns and developmental objectives in the evolving landscape. So yes, option A was your correct answer. Very good, Shibam. Very good, Anshi. Chale guys, next question. Question number 16. The sophisticated early warning systems developed by the RBI are designed to identify potential vulnerabilities in the financial system, monitor emerging risks across different market segments, and providing timely alerts to relevant supervisory authorities. Let's see if you were observing the session keenly and were you attentive. जब मैंने आपको अभी आज ही बताया मैंने concept ये वाला भी आपको. Let's see if you are able to find mistake. Very good observation, Shreya. Very well done. Very good, Shreya. Keep it up, guys. See, guys, what did I tell you? When we have more than one verbs connected using and they are common for the same subject, they have to be kept in the same form. Shivam. So look at this, guys. The error was in D part. The sophisticated early warning systems. The subject here is systems, right? So the sophisticated early warning systems developed by RBI are. So R is correct here. Are designed. Now look at this, guys. Now are designed to identify potential vulnerabilities in the financial system, monitor emerging risks across different market segments, and provide timely alerts to relevant supervisory authorities. So guys, when we connect more than one verb, so when we are using V1 here, it has to be V1 here. So the error was in D part here, guys. The sophisticated early warning systems developed by the RBI are designed to identify potential vulnerabilities, monitor emerging risks, and provide timely alerts to relevant supervisory authorities. Parallelism, yes, Shreya. So it has to be in the same form. Very good, Anshi. Very good, Pooja. Very good, Guru Raja. तो providing की जगह क्या आएगा? Provide. Got it? Shubham? Chale guys, next question, question number 17. The distinguished panel of economic advisors comprising renowned academicians and seasoned practitioners from various financial institutions have been deliberating extensively on the potential ramifications of adopting unconventional monetary policy tools in the current economic scenario. Guys, the sentence may seem very complicated, very difficult to you, but the concept is the same and the error is exactly the same. Right, Shubham. Very good, Pooja. Very good, Shreya. देख रहे हो श्रेया, पूजा, एक बार कॉन्सेप्ट्स आपके अच्छे से डेवलप हो जाएं फिर कितनी हेल्प करते हैं वो आपको. यू आर ऑलवेज अटेंटिव कि कहीं गलती तो नहीं हो रही. वेरी गुड गुरु राजा, वेरी गुड श्रेया. यस गाइस, व्हाट वाज द सब्जेक्ट हियर? द डिस्टिंग्विश्ड पैनल. Panel was the subject. So the distinguished panel of see, the subject here is panel. So panel of economic advisors comprising renowned, see, all this is additional information, comprising renowned academicians and seasoned practitioners from various financial institutions. So the panel have been deliberating, and the panel has been deliberating extensively. See guys, this is how grammar works. You might feel that there are so many people here, we are talking about so many entities, but the subject of the sentence is the panel. So the panel of judges have given the decision, or has given the decision. The jury has, the panel has given the decision. So the error was in C part here. The distinguished panel of economic advisors has been deliberating. Very good, very good Pooja, very good Shreya, very good Shubham, very well done. Chale guys, next question, question number 18. In response of growing concerns about systemic risks, the central bank has strengthened its macro prudential policy toolkit to better address vulnerabilities that could threaten the stability of the entire financial systems. दिस इज एन इजी वन गाइस. अगर आपकी रेगुलर रीडिंग हैबिट है तो आप ये बड़े आराम से गलती ढूंढ पाओगे इसमें. वेरी गुड श्रेय. वेरी गुड पूजा. वेरी गुड श्रेया, वेरी गुड अंशी. एक दूसरे का देख के तो नहीं कर रहे? नहीं अंशी, हैव नहीं आएगा इसमें. यहाँ पे सब्जेक्ट कंसर्न्स था, तो कंसर्न्स के लिए तो हैव ही आना चाहिए अंशी. ठीक है, उसमें कोई गलती नहीं है. गलती यहाँ ए पार्ट में थी. इन रिस्पॉन्स ऑफ नहीं होता गाइज, इन रिस्पॉन्स टू होता है. गाइज ये फिक्स्ड प्रेपोजिशंस होते हैं जिसको हम कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रेपोजिशन बोलते हैं. जैसे विद रिस्पेक्ट फॉर होगा, विद रिस्पेक्ट टू होगा, विद रिस्पेक्ट टू, इन अकॉर्डेंस विद, राइट. तो ये कुछ फिक्स प्रपोजिशन होते हैं. तो इन रिस्पॉन्स टू होता है, हमेशा याद रखना. इन रिस्पॉन्स टू ग्रोइंग कंसर्न्स अबाउट सिस्टेमिक रिस्क, द सेंट्रल बैंक हैज स्ट्रेंथेंड इट्स मैक्रो प्रूडेंशियल पॉलिसी टूलकिट टू बेटर एड्रेस vulnerabilities that could threaten the stability of the entire financial system. So yes, option A was your correct answer. Very good Pooja, very good Guru Raja, very well done Shray. Chale guys, question number 19. Every stakeholder, including commercial banks, non-banking financial companies, and regulatory bodies, are expected to demonstrate unwavering compliance with the enhanced due diligence requirements that have been formulated to strengthen the overall integrity of the financial ecosystem and protect consumer interests. Yes guys, क्या आना चाहिए? Same concept again. Guys, same concept I repeated to you earlier. 3 times we have done this today. Every, guys, remember, if you see these words, they will always take a singular verb. Every stakeholder, including commercial banks, whatever they have written further after this will not matter. every stakeholder, including commercial banks, non-banking financial companies, and regulatory bodies, are expected or is expected to demonstrate. That is the error here. Very good, Shubham. So guys, see, this is how you get confused during the exam. So you don't pay attention to the mistakes that you have made. So every stakeholder, including commercial banks, non-banking financial NBFCs, and regulatory bodies, whatever is written after this will not matter. What will matter is if these words are used in the sentence, they will always take a singular verb. So not are expected, is expected to. Every stakeholder is expected to demonstrate unwavering compliance, including commercial banks and NBFCs and regulatory bodies. So every stakeholder is the subject here, and singular subject will always take a singular verb. So option B was your correct answer, right? Next question, guys. The establishment of specialized fintech regulatory sandbox allow innovative financial service providers to test their products in a controlled environment before full-scale market deployment under the supervision of regulatory authorities. Yes, guys. Very good, Shrey. Very good, Guru Raja. राइट पूजा सी आरबीआई का है तो हल्का क्यों करना है तैयारी करें तो अच्छे से करेंगे ना ताकि एग्जाम वाला कॉन्फिडेंस भी बिल्डअप हो yes guys the establishment of specialized so the subject here is establishment so the establishment of specialized fintech regulatory sandbox allow or allows for singular subject we will take a singular verb. So the establishment of specialized fintech regulatory sandbox allows innovative financial service providers to test their products in a controlled environment before full-scale market deployment under the supervision of regulatory authorities. Very good, Pooja. Very good, Shubham. Very good, Anshi. Very good, Ruhan. Keep it up, guys. Chaliye. Next question, question number 21. Between the governor and the deputy governor, it was the latter whom possessed the more comprehensive understanding of the technical complexities involved in implementing the proposed changes to the regulatory framework. Very good, Shreya. Between the governor and the deputy governor. Very good, Anshi. Very good, Pooja. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Shibam. Very good, Anshi. Very good, Guru Raja. Between the governor and the deputy governor, it was the latter. Former is the first one, latter is the second one. So between the governor and the deputy governor, it was the latter whom possessed or who possessed the more comprehensive understanding. See guys, whenever we are, we talk about the subject and accordingly we have to use the corresponding pronoun here. So should we use who or whom? Between the governor and the deputy governor, it was the latter who possessed, not whom possessed. It was the latter who possessed. So he's the subject here and it will take a subjective pronoun. So yes, error was in B part of the sentence. So it should be who in place of whom. Yes guys, for example, where do we use who or whom? Let me give you a simple example. Okay. See guys, whenever you need to identify that should we use who or should we use whom, there is a very simple trick to it. Okay, and I'll explain the trick to you. So let's look at these two examples, guys. First sentence is Rohit is the boy who won the first prize or whom won the first prize. So don't go by just, just by sir, जो भी बोल के ठीक लगता है, right? Don't fall for that trap because वो confusing हो जाएगा, right? आपको क्या देखना होता है, guys? जब भी आपको ये decision लेना है, should we use who or whom? Always look further. Look at the verb and for which noun the verb has been used for. If the noun preceding who or whom, if the verb is used for this noun, now this is the subject and for subject we use who. So काम किसने किया, बेसिकली क्या होता है आपको ये देखना होता है श्रेय के सेंटेंस में जो वर्ब है वो किसके लिए लगी हुई है. अगर वो इसी के लिए लगी है जो हु से पहले है तो हु लगेगा. अगर वर्ब किसी और के लिए है, मतलब बॉय के अलावा अगर किसी और के लिए वर्ब लगती है सेंटेंस में, तो दैट मीन्स फिर वो ऑब्जेक्ट है. कोई और सब्जेक्ट है फिर उसके लिए हुम लगेगा. अब देखना, रोहित इज द बॉय हु वॉन द फर्स्ट प्राइज. किसने जीता फर्स्ट प्राइज? बॉय ने, रोहित ने, राइट. सो वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट बॉय. बॉय इज द सब्जेक्ट है, सो सब्जेक्ट विल टेक हु. बट इन द सेकंड एग्जांपल, रोहित इज द बॉय हु द टीचर स्कोल्डेड या whom द टीचर स्कोल्डेड टुडे. नाउ द वर्ब इज स्कोल्डेड, राइट. किसने डांटा? अब बच्चे, बॉय ने डांटा या टीचर ने डांटा? तो अब एक्शन किसने परफॉर्म किया है? टीचर ने. सो नाउ टीचर इज द सब्जेक्ट. सो आपको क्या देखना होता है हमेशा श्रेय कि वर्ब किसके लिए यूज होती है. अगर वो ये हु से पहले जो है इसके अलावा किसी और के लिए यूज हुई है तो दैट मीन्स वो जो है जिसके लिए यूज हुई है वो सब्जेक्ट है, ये ऑब्जेक्ट है. और अब हम क्या यूज करेंगे? whom. So that is the difference. अब यही एग्जांपल में देखो, between the governor and the deputy governor it was the latter who possessed. अभी देखो वर्ब क्या आ रही थी? possessed. possessed किसके लिए यूज हो रहा था यहाँ पे? who या whom से पहले कौन है? गवर्नर. इसी के लिए हम वर्ब यूज कर रहे हैं और ये सब्जेक्ट है, तो फिर क्या आना चाहिए यहाँ पे? whom या who. So it was between the governor and the deputy governor. It was the latter who possessed the more comprehensive understanding of the technical complexities. Got this? नहीं, this is incorrect, Pooja. This book belongs to, say, who does this book belong to? ये passive sentence में हम who का whom बना लेते हैं, पूजा, right? Because in this sentence, yes, this is correct, but ये क्यों correct है ये बताता हूँ. Because now in this question that you've asked, Pooja, the subject is book. This is basically passive of who does this book belong to, who does this book belong to, and this book belongs to whom. So that is passive of who, right? Because in this question the subject is the book. That is why we are using whom here. But if we create a sentence for the for the subject, then who does this belong to? Yeah, who does this book belong to? Okay, good, Shreya. Chaliye, question number 22. The central bank's research department has been analyzing the effectiveness of quantitative easing measures that were implemented during the previous financial crisis to assess their relevance for addressing current economic challenges and market disruptions. Yes guys, question number 22. The central banks, ये तो बहुत easy है यार. Very good Shreya. The simple observance भी आप बता सकते थे. The central bank's research department has been analyzing the effectiveness of quantitative easing measures that were implemented during the previous financial crisis or that were implemented during the previous financial crisis to assess their relevance for addressing current economic challenges and market disruptions. ये तो easy था. Yes guys, the central bank's research department has been analyzing, the department has been correct है यहाँ पे, analyzing the effectiveness of quantitative easing measures that were implemented during the previous financial crisis, that were implemented during the previous financial crisis to assess their relevance. So it should be not implement, it should be implemented. Very good Anshi, very good Pooja, very good Guru Raja, very good Shubham, very good Ruhan. Very well done, guys. Chaliye. Question number 23. The comprehensive financial inclusion strategy developed by the RBI aim to ensure that banking services reach every segment of society through innovative delivery mechanisms and technology-enabled solutions that reduce costs and improve accessibility. Guys, the challenge is if you are able to solve these questions here, you will be able to tackle these questions during the exam. So this is a final revision of your of your all the components of your English language. Today we are covering grammar. Next lecture we will be targeting vocabulary, and after that we'll be targeting comprehension. So all the components will be covered in these ultra marathon sessions. So do stay tuned to these sessions. One lecture is today, the next lecture is on Tuesday, same time 6 p.m. and the next lecture after the third lecture is on Thursday 6 p.m. Very well done, guys. Very good, Ruhan. Very good, Shreya, Shibam, Guru Raja. Very good, Anshi. Yes, guys, the comprehensive financial inclusion strategy developed by the RBI aims to. So the strategy aims to ensure that banking services reach every segment of society through innovative delivery mechanisms and technology-enabled solutions that reduce costs and improve accessibility. Yes. So option A was your correct answer. Very well done, Anshi. All right, guys, next question. The unprecedented challenges posed by the pandemic to the banking sector required not only immediate liquidity support measures, but also long-term structural reforms aimed at building resilience, improving operational efficiency, and enhance risk management capabilities. Yes, guys, parallelism. हिंट भी दे दी मैंने अब तो आपको, और ये मैं आपको अभी आई थिंक हम थर्ड या फोर्थ टाइम कर रहे हैं सेम ऐसा ही क्वेश्चन. वेरी वेल डन. वेरी गुड श्रेय. हिंट से पकड़ लिया आपने ये भी ना. Very good, Guru Raja. Same, guys, parallelism. If more than two verbs are connected using and they're used for the same noun, they have to be kept in the same form. The unprecedented challenges is the subject, posed by the pandemic to the banking sector required not only, अब ये भी parallelism था इसमें, not only immediate, so it is followed by adjective, required not only immediate liquidity support measures but also long term. So this is also adjective. This is correct, but the error is, so required not only immediate liquidity support measures but also long term structural reforms aimed at building resilience, improving operational efficiency, and enhancing risk management capabilities. So that was the erroneous part. So it should be same as the earlier verbs. So the unprecedented challenges posed by the pandemic to the banking sector required not only immediate liquidity support measures, but also long-term structural reforms aimed at building resilience, improving operational efficiency, and enhancing risk management capabilities. That is the correct answer. Very well done, Anshi. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Rohan. So option D is your correct answer, guys. Next question. By establishing clear communication channels with market participants, the central bank aims to enhance policy effectiveness, reduce uncertainty regarding future policy directions, and ensuring that market expectations remain anchored to stated objectives. I think अब तो मुझे हिंट भी नहीं देना चाहिए, ये तो आपको जपाक से अभी हो जाना चाहिए आपका. Exactly, Shrey. Same parallelism. Very good, Guru Raja. By establishing clear communication channels with market participants, the central bank aims to enhance policy effectiveness, reduce uncertainty regarding future policy directions, and ensure that same वही पिछले क्वेश्चन में जो अभी किया है हमने पिछले क्वेश्चन में, parallelism. If more than two verbs are connected using and they're used for the same subject, they have to be kept in the same form. So, and ensure that market expectations remain anchored to the stated objectives. So option D is your correct answer. Very good, Anshi. Very good, Guru Raja. All right, guys. Next question. Question number 26. Each member of the Monetary Policy Committee, regardless of his or her individual expertise and professional background, are required to consider the broader macroeconomic implications of their voting decisions on the nation's long-term economic trajectory. Very good, Shreya. Each का rule, yes. अब आपको याद रहेगा जिंदगी भर ये चीज. Once you practice something by by understanding the concept behind it, and you follow it, make mistakes, retain those mistakes, you will always remember it forever. Very well done, guys. Remember this word each. So each से के साथ verb क्या रहेगी हमेशा आंख बंद करके singular. So each member of the Monetary Policy Committee, regardless of not their his or her individual expertise and professional background, are required or is required to consider the broader macroeconomic implications. So the correct answer is option number C, is required instead of are required. Very well done, guys. Next question. The systematic assessment of operational risks across financial institutions require continuous monitoring of internal processes, technology systems, and human resource factors that could potentially impact institutional stability and customer service quality. Very good, Guru Raja. Keen observation. Keep it up. Very good, Shibam. Very good, Shrey. Yes, guys, the systematic assessment of. So the subject here is assessment. So the systematic assessment of operational risks across financial institutions. Now, assessment is singular, so it will take a singular verb. Requires, not require. Requires continuous monitoring of internal processes. So require should be used in place of require. Very good, Rohan. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Shubham. Chale guys, next question. The integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning in banking operations have significantly enhanced the efficiency of credit risk assessment processes and enabled more accurate prediction of customer behavior patterns across different market segments and product categories. No, Shreya, you can only learn this with practice. You have to identify the subject before you read the whole sentence. See, unless you understand the honor of the sentence, you'll never be able to dictate the sentence. So you have to understand for which word the sentence has been made for. There are a few tricks that you usually find the subject at the beginning of the sentence. You usually find it before of, right? And the first noun that is used, I mean, for which the, not adjective, the noun for, which is used, the first noun in the sentence is usually the subject. So the integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning, the subject here is integration. So the subject is integration, singular. The integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning in the banking operations has significantly enhanced the efficiency of credit risk assessment processes. So error was in A part here again. हाँ तो उसे प्रोविजनल हो जाता है शर्मा, तो नथिंग टू वरी. अगर आपका प्रोविजनल है तो वो आप बाद में जब डीवी होगा ना, डॉक्यूमेंट वेरिफिकेशन होगा, तब आप वो प्रोविजनल आप वो दिखा सकते हो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. नो, डोंट वरी, यू कैन अपीयर इन द एग्जाम. नहीं नहीं, एग्जाम में नहीं पूछेंगे, जब डीवी आएगी ना, डीवी होगा तब पूछेंगे आपसे, ठीक है. हाँ मैंने पढ़ लिया आपका डाउट शर्मा. सो अभी कोई टेंशन नहीं है, यू कैन अपीयर इन द एग्जाम. जब डीवी का चांस आएगा ना, तब आपके वो डॉक्यूमेंट्स मांगेंगे, तब आपसे पूछेंगे कि यहाँ पे डेट क्यों नहीं है, देन यू कैन प्रूव द डॉक्यूमेंट. सो डोंट वरी, यू कैन जस्ट प्रिपेयर फॉर योर एग्जाम. चले गाइस, next question. To address the challenges posed by rapid digitalization in financial services, the regulatory approach must be sufficiently flexible to accommodate innovation while simultaneously maintaining adequate consumer protection standards, ensuring cybersecurity resilience, and to prevent systemic risks. नहीं नहीं, नॉट श्योर कि वो आईएनजी या फर्स्ट फॉर्म ही लेता है शिवम. इट कैन बी इन एनी फॉर्म. बट पॉइंट ये है कि सेम फॉर्म में जो फर्स्ट में होगा ना, वही सेकंड और थर्ड में भी वर्ब की फॉर्म होनी चाहिए. ये पॉइंट है इसमें. अगर सेकंड फॉर्म होगी तो आगे भी आपको सेकंड फॉर्म ही होनी चाहिए. अगर थर्ड फॉर्म होगी तो आगे भी थर्ड फॉर्म होनी चाहिए. आईएनजी फॉर्म होगी तो आगे भी आईएनजी फॉर्म होनी चाहिए. ठीक है, जैसे इस क्वेश्चन में भी सेम वही आपका यही वाला डाउट है. राइट. डोंट वरी शर्मा, ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट एंड कीप अप द गुड वर्क. द सेम देखना इस क्वेश्चन में देखना. टू एड्रेस द चैलेंजेस posed by rapid digitalization in financial services, the regulatory approach must be sufficiently flexible to accommodate innovation while simultaneously maintaining adequate consumer protection standards. Now look, now this is where we are now. While simultaneously maintaining adequate consumer protection standards, ensuring cybersecurity resilience, and to preventing to prevent or preventing systemic risks. So it can be in any form, right? It could be first form, second form, third form, or ing form. But whichever form the first verb is in, the following verbs also have to be kept in the same form. That is the rule. Got it? आरआरबी क्लर्क है तो अभी तो टाइम है, तो आप आराम से कर सकते हो, उसमें कोई टेंशन नहीं है शर्मा. तो यहाँ पे प्रिवेंट की, टू प्रिवेंट की जगह क्या आना चाहिए था? प्रिवेंटिंग आना चाहिए था. ठीक है. Yes, guys. To address the challenges posed by rapid digitalization in financial services, the regulatory approach must be sufficiently flexible to accommodate innovation while simultaneously maintaining adequate consumer protection standards, ensuring cybersecurity resilience, and preventing systemic risks. So that is how you keep it. Question number 30, guys. The meticulous examination of credit growth patterns across different economic sectors have conclusively demonstrated that the relationship between policy rates and lending behavior is significantly more nuanced than previously anticipated by conventional economic models and theoretical frameworks. दोनों अच्छे हैं एमआर यार. इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज भी बुरा नहीं है. ठीक है, अगर आपका देखो, इट डिपेंड्स आपका इंटरेस्ट कहाँ पे है. इफ यू फील दैट यू वांट टू pursue this field for the rest next 30-35 years of your life, choose that. देखो, दोनों ही अच्छे हैं. आरबीआई भी अच्छा है और आईईएस भी अच्छा है. आईईएस इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज, बोथ आर respectable jobs, both have their own set of वर्क अरीना. ठीक है, आरबीआई में आप रेगुलेटरी वो लोगे. ठीक है, रेगुलेटरी मेजर्स लोगे. आईएएस में आप इंजीनियरिंग में इनोवेशन और आरएनडी में डालोगे. तो कहाँ आपकी मतलब आपके दिल कहाँ, मन कहाँ पे है, दिल क्या कहता है उसको फॉलो करो. एंड इसमें कोई चॉइस वो नहीं है कि ये अच्छा है या वो अच्छा है. दोनों ही अच्छे हैं, दोनों में अच्छी ही मतलब वो है, क्वालिटीज हैं. ठीक है एमआर. यस गाइस, द मेटिकुलस examination is the subject of credit growth patterns across different economic sectors. Have or has? Very well done, guys. So the correct answer is has conclusively demonstrated the relationship between policy rates and lending behavior. So option B was your correct answer. So the subject is examination. Next question, guys. The comprehensive data compiled by various research departments indicates that the correlation between inflation expectations and actual price movements have become increasingly complex due to multiple structural changes in the economies. Sorry, guys. Due to multiple structural changes in the economy's underlying fundamentals and consumer behavior patterns. गुरु राजा, सिंपल क्वेश्चन था यार पिछला तो. सब्जेक्ट क्या है? द मेटिकुलस एग्जामिनेशन ऑफ क्रेडिट ग्रोथ पैटर्न्स across different economic sectors. The subject is examination. So the examination has conclusively demonstrated. What has demonstrated? The examination. So the subject here is examination. So the meticulous examination of credit growth patterns across different economic sectors. So for examination, we'll have to use a singular verb. So it has to be has. Okay. Chale guys. So I'll read the question again. Question number 31. The comprehensive data compiled by various research departments indicates that शिवम कंफ्यूज हो गए इसमें MR रूहान आप भी रूहान का ठीक आंसर गाइस देखना the comprehensive data compiled by various research department indicates is correct for data because data is singular indicates that the अब यहाँ पे गलती शुरू होती है गाइस देखना that after that we have the second clause the correlation between inflation expectations and the actual price movements. Now we are talking about the correlation. So the correlation have become increasingly complex, or the correlation between inflation expectations and actual price movements has become increasingly complex due to multiple structural changes in the economy's underlying fundamentals and consumer behavior patterns. So this was the error here. Okay? The comprehensive data is singular guys. The comprehensive data compiled by various research departments indicates that the correlation between inflation expectations and the actual price movement, the correlation has become increasingly complex. So here the error was in C part. It's not tough, MR. It's just, you just need to practice it enough. Once you do it, I think you will be able to, fare well. Chale guys, question number 32. If the global economic recovery continues at its current pace, domestic monetary policy would need to be recalibrated to prevent excessive capital inflows from creating asset bubbles and destabilizing the carefully maintained macroeconomic equilibrium. दो सब्जेक्ट होंगे यस श्रेया तो पहले क्लॉज का सब्जेक्ट ये था तो द कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव डेटा का सब्जेक्ट डेटा के लिए इंडिकेट्स आ गया और दैट के बाद जब दूसरा सब्जेक्ट क्लॉज बना उसमें कोरिलेशन के लिए हैज आ गए यहाँ पर डेटा नहीं अब इसको ना हम फाइनेंशियल टर्म्स में ना शुभम देखो वैसे इन रियल सेंस ऑफ द वर्ड डेटा इज प्लूरल ऑफ डेटम दैट्स ट्रू लेकिन वो पुराने टाइम पे होता था आजकल जो हम डेटा की बात करते हैं दैट इज सेट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन तो आजकल जो इकोनॉमिक टर्म्स में फाइनेंशियल टर्म्स में बैंकिंग टर्म्स में डेटा को सिंगुलर माना जाता है ठीक है तो इट इज कंसिडर्ड सिंगुलर शुभम got it chale guys if the global economic recovery continues at its current pace domestic monetary policy would need to be recalibrated to prevent excessive capital inflows from creating asset bubbles and destabilizing the carefully maintained macroeconomic equilibrium. No MR. किसी को एरर नहीं मिल रहा श्रेया को मिला वेरी गुड श्रेया क्या एरर है बी पार्ट में बताओ नहीं द डोमेस्टिक मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी नहीं स्पेसिफिक कोई पॉलिसी थोड़ी है गाइस यहाँ वही वाली एरर था आप फिर वही गलती करके देखना गाइस इफ द ग्लोबल इकोनॉमिक रिकवरी कंटिन्यूज एट इट्स करंट पेस डोमेस्टिक मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी वुड नीड टू बी recalibrated to prevent excessive capital inflows from creating asset bubbles and destabilizing या and destabilize to prevent excessive capital inflows and to prevent destabilize. So to prevent excessive capital inflows from creating asset bubbles and destabilize the carefully maintained macroeconomic equilibrium. Would need to मेरे सर जी मैम की क्लास कौन सी मैम की क्लास शर्मा वुड नीड टू बी कैल ये पैसिव है गाइस विल अच्छा जो आप बोल रहे हो ना कि वुड बी की जगह विल भी आएगा देखो विल भी आता अगर सेंटेंस एक्टिव होता अगर ऐसे होता ना इफ द ग्लोबल इकोनॉमिक रिकवरी कंटिन्यूज एट इट्स करंट पेस वी वी विल नीड टू रिकैलिब्रेट डोमेस्टिक मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी अगर हम एक्टिव सेंटेंस बनाते तो विल लगाते विल वी विल नीड टू बट पैसिव है तो क्या बन जाता है पैसिव में विल का वुड तो डोमेस्टिक पॉलिसी मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी वुड नीड टू बी रिकैलिब्रेटेड टू प्रिवेंट excessive capital inflows and destabilize the to prevent from this happening and to prevent that from happening तो वही ये अपना parallelism वाला रूल था parallelism वाला रूल था गाइस ये वाला so our policy would need to be recalibrated to prevent excessive capital inflows and prevent destabilization of the macroeconomic equilibrium so option D is your correct answer कन्वर्ट एरर मुझे भी नहीं पता कन्वर्ट एरर क्या होता है शिवम तीसरी बार मिस कर गए एंड देखा करो एंड के साथ ना बहुत बहुत बार क्वेश्चन बनते हैं एंड के बाद वर्ब आ रही है तो सेम होगी एंड के बाद सब्जेक्ट आ रहा है तो कॉमन बनेगा मतलब कनेक्ट 1+1 होगा चलेगा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन द कोऑर्डिनेशन बिटवीन मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी एंड फिस्कल पॉलिसी रिक्वायर careful synchronization to ensure that government spending patterns do not undermine the central bank's efforts to maintain price stability and promote sustainable economic growth. And guys, don't forget to like the session, please. That is the least you can do for all the efforts that we put in for you. Yes, guys, this is a very simple one, yaar. ये तो बहुत easy है. Very good, Shreya. The coordination between monetary policy and fiscal policy require or requires. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Shreya. Subject here is coordination. The coordination between monetary policy and fiscal policy require or requires careful synchronization to ensure that government spending ये देखो गाइस इसमें भी एंड वाला कॉन्टेक्स्ट आ रहा है ये देखो लेकिन आपको देखना पड़ेगा देखो सो द कोऑर्डिनेशन बिटवीन देखो पैरेललिज्म इसमें एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ मैं देखना द कोऑर्डिनेशन बिटवीन मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी एंड फिस्कल पॉलिसी आंसर आना था रिक्वायर्स careful synchronization to ensure that government spending patterns do not undermine V1 आ रहा है do not undermine the central bank's efforts to maintain price stability and promote सस्टेनेबल इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ सो ये है पैरेललिज्म जब दो वर्ब एंड के साथ कनेक्टेड है दे हैव टू बी इन द सेम फॉर्म बट द एरर हियर वाज इन ए पार्ट the subject was coordination which will take a singular verb so the coordination between monetary policy and fiscal policy requires not require if you can do this Guru Raja I can guarantee you you will be able to you will be able to attempt all the grammar based questions in the exam all the grammatical questions you will not make mistakes I can guarantee you this so this is the toughest possible standard that I could have made for your practice so अगर आप ये कर पा रहे हो एग्जाम वाले आप आराम से कर पाओगे ठीक है next question guys question number 34 should the proposed amendments to banking regulations receive legislative approval financial institutions will be requiring to demonstrate enhanced transparency in their reporting practices and maintain higher standards of corporate governance and risk management. Yes guys, I can tell you, I can give you a hint, this is a question of conditional sentences. Right MR. Very good Shrey. Very good Shivam. Very good Guru Raja. Yes guys, this is again conditional sentence. Should plus V1. Should the proposed amendments to banking regulations receive legislative approval, financial institutions will be requiring, will be required to. So financial institutions will be is not followed by ing form of verb, guys, ever. So the financial institutions will be required to demonstrate enhanced transparency in their reporting practices and maintain higher standards of corporate governance and risk management. So option B was your correct answer here. Very good, guys. चलिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 35 पे चलते हैं. The comprehensive report submitted by the joint working group emphasized that coordination between fiscal and monetary authorities were essential for achieving sustainable economic growth while maintaining price stability and financial sector resilience. Again, this is an easy one. अगर आप ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हो सब्जेक्ट को तो आई थिंक यू विल बी एबल टू आइडेंटिफाई द एरर इन दिस. Yes, guys, the comprehensive report submitted by the joint working group emphasized that coordination between fiscal and monetary authorities were essential for achieving sustainable economic growth while maintaining price stability and financial sector resilience. Very well done, guys. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Shrey. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Shibam. Yes, guys, the comprehensive report. The subject for first clause was report. The comprehensive report, the verb is submitted by the joint working group, emphasized that. Now after that we have a new clause, that coordination. Now the subject for second clause is coordination. Emphasize that coordination between fiscal and monetary authorities, the coordination was essential or were essential. So coordination between fiscal and monetary authorities was essential for achieving sustainable economic growth. So it should be was in place of were. Very good, Vivek. Very good, Rohan. Report for the first clause, Shreya, and coordination for the second clause. Second clause का अलग subject था यहाँ पर. चलिए guys, next question. The central bank's commitment to maintaining price stability involves continuously monitoring inflationary pressures, assessing the effectiveness of transmission mechanism, and to communicate policy decisions clearly to market participants. Right, sure. सेम पैरेललिज्म वाला क्वेश्चन आ गया दोबारा से. Guys, this is not 2 plus V1. This is not a verb, guys. Now I got your point. Why were you confused? Maintain जिन्होंने बोला है ना गुरु राजा, वो कब यूज होता है जब आप एक वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म यूज कर रहे हो. लेकिन द सेंट्रल बैंक्स कमिटमेंट टू मेंटेनिंग प्राइस स्टेबिलिटी involves is the verb, right? So to maintaining is correct here. So my commitment to achieving success in life involves working hard, doing this, doing this. So it's not an infinitive here. This is not 2 plus V1, so this is correct. The error was in parallelism. The central bank's commitment to maintaining price stability involves continuously monitoring inflationary pressures, assessing the effectiveness of transmission mechanisms, and to communicate or communicating policy decisions clearly to market participants. So that is what the error is. So we have to keep all the verbs in the same form. So option D was your correct answer. Next question, guys, question number 37. The implementation of real-time gross settlement systems have revolutionized the way financial transactions are processed by enabling instantaneous transfer of funds between participating institutions and reducing settlement risks significantly. ये देखो यहाँ पे आपको पैरेललिज्म दिखेगा, by enabling and reducing. ये है पैरेललिज्म, ठीक है, जो ऑब्जर्व किया जाता है गाइस. Yes, guys, what is the error in the sentence? Very good, Shreya. Very good, Shibam. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Shreya. Very good. Very well done, guys. The implementation is the subject. The implementation of real-time gross settlement systems. The subject is not systems. The subject is implementation. So the implementation of these systems has revolutionized the way financial transactions are processed by enabling instantaneous transfer of funds and reducing settlement risk significantly. So option A was your correct answer here. Very good, Vivek. Very good, Anshi. Very good, guys. Chaliye, keep it up. Next question. By the time the new regulatory framework comes into effect, commercial banks would have had sufficient opportunity to align their operational processes with the enhanced compliance requirements and ensure seamless transition to the new regulatory regime. Yes, guys. ये फिर की क्वेश्चन आ गया है लगता है. नो एरर लग रहा है. नहीं गाइज, ये टेंसेस का क्वेश्चन था. गाइज, टेंसेस का स्ट्रक्चर पता है आपको? व्हेन, बाय द टाइम, बिफोर, जब इनसे सेंटेंसेस बनते हैं तो फ्यूचर में जब हम सेंटेंस बनाते हैं ना गाइज, तो हम वुड हैव हैड यूज नहीं करते. देखो, बाय द टाइम का मतलब क्या है कि जब तक न्यू रेगुलेटरी फ्रेमवर्क कम्स इनटू इफेक्ट, मतलब जब तक नया रेगुलेटरी फ्रेमवर्क अफेक्ट में आएगा, मतलब जब तक वो एप्लीकेबल होगा, कमर्शियल बैंक को इतना टाइम मिल चुका होगा कि वो अपने ऑपरेशनल प्रोसेसेस को और सीमलेस ट्रांजिशन को अलाइन कर पाएंगे with their working. So, by the time the new regulatory framework comes into effect, the commercial bank would have had nahi, will have had a sufficient opportunity to align. Would हम past के लिए use करते हैं, ठीक है? हाँ, अजीब है. नहीं नहीं, to ensure क्यों आएगा? To align their operational processes and to ensure, वो to common होता है, verb same रखनी होती है हमें. ठीक है गुरु राजा, तो टू प्लस वी वन नहीं, टू तो यहाँ पे कॉमन है, टू अलाइन एंड टू इंश्योर, ये टू दोनों के लिए कॉमन है. वो वहाँ पे उसमें था, पैरेललिज्म में था, वो टू अलाइन था और यहाँ पे टू इंश्योर है. गलती यहाँ पे वुड की थी. वुड हम पास्ट में यूज करते हैं या पॉसिबिलिटी के लिए यूज करते हैं. दिस वुड हैव हैपेंड, लेकिन कमर्शियल बैंक्स वुड हैव हैड या विल हैव हैड सफिशिएंट अपॉर्चुनिटी के जब तक नया रेगुलेटरी फ्रेम, द टाइम यू रीच होम, I would have slept, yeah, I will have slept. Yes, guys. Just answer it in the simplest of the form. Yes, guys. By the time you arrive home, I would have slept, yeah, I will have slept. कि जब तक तुम घर पहुंचोगे, मैं सो चुका हूँगा. हम फ्यूचर के लिए बोलते हैं ये चीजें. तो क्या बोलते हैं गाइस हम? By the time you arrive home, I would have slept, yeah, I will have slept. मैं सो चुका हूँगा. He will have gone. He will have left. वो जा चुका होगा. सबको पता लग चुका होगा, right? So in this case we use will plus will have plus v3, not would have plus v3. So by the time the new regulatory framework comes into effect, commercial banks will have had sufficient opportunity. So option B is your correct answer. Next question, guys. Question number 39. The RBI's forward guidance strategy assumes that market participants will have correctly interpreted the signals regarding future policy directions and adjusted their expectations and investment decisions accordingly to align with the central bank's stated microeconomic objectives. बिल्कुल लगा सकते हैं श्रेय, अगर आपको पता है तो. कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंसेस, पॉइंट ऑफ रेफरेंस, अगर आपको वो सब चीज़ें पता हैं तो आप बिल्कुल लगा सकते हो कि जब तक ऐसा होगा तब तक ऐसा हो चुका होगा। जैसे ये भी ऐसा ही क्वेश्चन है कि आरबीआई की फॉरवर्ड गाइडेंस स्ट्रैटेजी क्या अज्यूम करती है? इट अज्यूम्स दैट मार्केट पार्टिसिपेंट्स विल हैव करेक्टली इंटरप्रेटेड द सिग्नल्स regarding future policy directions and adjusted their expectations and investment decisions accordingly to align with the central bank stated macroeconomic objectives. ये भी स्किप। हाँ जी गाइस, अब देखो, जब तक आपको फ्यूचर का रेफरेंस नहीं मिलेगा कि आरबीआई की फॉरवर्ड गाइडेंस स्ट्रैटेजी क्या अज्यूम करती है, इट अज्यूम्स दैट मार्केट पार्टिसिपेंट्स विल हैव डन समथिंग या विल डू समथिंग। सो गाइस, जब हम ऐसे करते हैं तो हम किस में रखते हैं उसको? द आरबीआई फॉरवर्ड गाइडेंस स्ट्रैटेजी अज्यूम्स दैट मार्केट पार्टिसिपेंट्स will have correctly interpreted या will correctly interpret the signals regarding future policy directions. पास्ट में, पास्ट का सेंटेंस थोड़ी है, अज्यूम्स प्रेजेंट में चल रहा है। श्योर? नहीं नहीं गुरुराज, एरर है। ठीक है, जैसे मैं बोलता हूँ आई अज्यूम दैट यू विल हैव डन योर वर्क और यू विल डू योर वर्क। मैं ये अज्यूम करता हूँ कि तुम ये काम करोगे या तुम अपना काम करोगे। तो आई अज्यूम दैट यू विल ट्रस्ट मी या you will have trusted me, क्या बोलना चाहिए guys? So the RBI forward guidance strategy assumes that market participants will have correctly interpreted या will correctly interpret, will correctly interpret the, जो आप फ्यूचर के लिए बोल रहे हो कि हम ये अज्यूम कर रहे हैं कि ऐसा होगा। आई अज्यूम दैट आई विल हैव रीच्ड ऑन टाइम, आई अज्यूम दैट आई विल रीच ऑन टाइम। So the strategy assumes that the market participants will have correctly interpreted या will correctly interpret. अच्छा, ओमिट कर दिया। चलिए, इसमें एरर वाज इन बी पार्ट। ठीक है, चलिए गाइस, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। इवन इफ द प्रपोज्ड टेक्नोलॉजिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर अपग्रेड्स आर completed on schedule, the full benefits of enhanced payment systems will not be realized until market participants adapt their processes to leverage the new capabilities effectively. ये तो इजी है गाइस, ये तो आई थिंक आप सब कर लोगे। Even if the proposed technological infrastructure upgrades are completed on schedule, the full benefits of enhanced payment systems will not be realized until market participants adapt their processes to leverage the new capabilities effectively. Very good, Shreya. ठीक है, क्या आना चाहिए? इवन इफ द प्रपोज टेक्नोलॉजिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर अपग्रेड्स आर कंप्लीटेड ऑन स्केड्यूल, के बेशक के जो अपग्रेड है वो टाइम पे खत्म हो जाएं, द फुल बेनिफिट्स ऑफ एनहांस्ड पेमेंट्स विल नॉट बी रियलाइज या विल नॉट बी रियलाइज्ड, will not be realized until market participants adapt their processes to leverage the new capabilities effectively. So it should be not realized, it should be realized. Very good. Option B is your correct answer. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Shibam. Very good, MR. Very good, Anshi. Very good, Shreya. Very well done, guys. चलिए, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। अच्छा गाइज, कुछ क्वेश्चन होमवर्क के लिए भी चाहिए आपको? डू यू नीड सम क्वेश्चंस एज होमवर्क? व्हाट डू यू से? ये सारे अभी डिस्कस करने हैं। मतलब आई एम थिंकिंग के मतलब क्वेश्चन नंबर 50 तक हमारे एरर डिटेक्शन के क्वेश्चंस हैं और उसके बाद 15 क्वेश्चंस मैंने सेंटेंस इंप्रूवमेंट के रखे हैं। तो आई वाज थिंकिंग के अगले 10 क्वेश्चंस मैं आपको होमवर्क के लिए दे दूं और सेंटेंस इंप्रूवमेंट के क्वेश्चंस आपको करवाऊं। ठीक है, और फिर उनके भी कुछ क्वेश्चंस फिर आपको होमवर्क के लिए दें ताकि आपको 15 क्वेश्चंस होमवर्क के लिए भी मिल जाए। व्हाट डू यू से गाइस? सर, अंटिल और टिल के यूजेज में क्या डिफरेंस होता है? अंटिल एक नेगेटिव सेंस में यूज होता है श्रेय, जब तक ऐसा नहीं होगा, और टिल एक पॉजिटिव सेंस में यूज होता है, यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक। जैसे आई विल वर्क या आई वर्क फ्रॉम मंडे टिल फ्राइडे, तो ये पॉजिटिव सेंस है। ठीक है, द बैंक स्टेज ओपन फ्रॉम 10 AM टिल 5 PM, ये पॉजिटिव सेंस है। अनटिल क्या होता है, जब तक ऐसा नहीं होगा, जैसे मैं बोलता हूँ यू कैन नॉट लीव द एग्जामिनेशन हॉल अनटिल द एग्जाम इज ओवर। तो जब नेगेटिव के लिए बोलना होता है तब हम अनटिल यूज करते हैं, और पॉजिटिव के लिए बोलना होता है तो टिल यूज करते हैं। दैट्स द अंडरलाइंग डिफरेंस। यस गाइज, डू यू वांट सम क्वेश्चंस एज होमवर्क? तो चलिए गाइज, मैं आपको ना ये वीडियो, आपको ये क्वेश्चंस का आंसर मुझे आपको इस वीडियो के कमेंट सेक्शन में देना होगा। ठीक है, तो आपको क्या करना है, ठीक है, बाद में आपको जब होमवर्क सॉल्व कर रहे हो, आप जो आपने किया ना अभी तक 40 क्वेश्चंस में, वही सेंस लगाना अगले 10 क्वेश्चंस में भी, वही सीखना। तो बाद में आपको वीडियो को गाइज क्या करना है, वीडियो को पॉज कर लेना, क्वेश्चन पे देखना, और फिर उसका आंसर आपको, आप सारे के आंसर लिख लेना, और अपने एक ही कॉमेंट में सभी के आंसर्स आपको इकट्ठा लिख देने हैं, फ्रॉम 41 to 50 और 61 to 65। ठीक है, तो मैं आपको क्वेश्चन दिखा देता हूँ गाइस। मैं थोड़ी थोड़ी देर के लिए पॉज कर रहा हूँ, ये आपको, ये आप स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकते हो अभी, या वीडियो को पॉज करके बाद में इनके आंसर मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में दे सकते हो। तो ठीक है, तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 41 ये रहा आपके सामने, दैट्स क्वेश्चन नंबर 42। हाँ, मैं वही सोच रहा था ना, काफ़ी हो गया ये वाले टाइप, काफ़ी प्रैक्टिस कर लिया, कुछ नई टाइप भी करनी चाहिए, सेंटेंस इंप्रूवमेंट भी करना चाहिए। चलिए, दैट्स क्वेश्चन नंबर 43। तो आप इसको बाद में ना वीडियो पॉज करके देखना, एंड देन यू कैन सॉल्व देम, और फिर मुझे आपको एक ही कमेंट में अपने सारे क्वेश्चंस के आंसर बताने हैं। ठीक है, चलिए, दैट्स क्वेश्चन नंबर 44। आरबीआई का फॉर्म भरने के लिए क्या लेके जाऊं सर? अपनी मार्कशीट लेके जानी है, जो फाइनल आपकी मार्कशीट्स हैं, आपका 10th 12th का सर्टिफिकेट लेके जाना है, और आपका अगर और कोई सर्टिफिकेट है तो वो लेके जाना है बस आपको, शर्मा। ठीक है, तो अपनी एजुकेशनल क्वालिफिकेशन, अपने प्रूफ ऑफ रेजिडेंस जो आधार कार्ड या आपका डीएल है, और उसके अलावा आपकी कोई, अगर कोई और सर्टिफिकेट है तो किसी तरह का, तो वो आपको लेके जाना है। ठीक है, एक बार आप नोटिफिकेशन भी पढ़ लो, हमने वीडियो भी बनाई हुई है इसके ऊपर, हमारे एडुटैप बैंकिंग एग्जाम नाम से जो हमारे चैनल है ना शर्मा, उस पर आपको वीडियो भी मिल जाएगी इस पर, इससे रिलेटेड आपको क्या क्या डॉक्यूमेंट की जरूरत है वो आप देख लीजिए एक बार। चलिए गाइस, दिस इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 45। ठीक है, दिस इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 46। दैट्स क्वेश्चन नंबर 47। हाँ, फोटो भी, सॉरी, फोटो मैं भूल गया। चलिए, 48। अच्छा, 44 का कर ही दिया गुरु राजा ने। दैट्स क्वेश्चन नंबर 48 फॉर यू। ठीक है, देन यू हैव क्वेश्चन नंबर 49, एंड देन यू हैव योर क्वेश्चन नंबर 50। यहाँ तक हो गए अपने एरर डिटेक्शन के क्वेश्चन गाइस। अब करते हैं हम अपने सेंटेंस इंप्रूवमेंट के क्वेश्चन। चलिए गाइस, अब दीज आर सेंटेंस इंप्रूवमेंट बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस। इसमें आपको ना एक सेंटेंस का एक कुछ पार्ट बोल्ड करके दिया हुआ है, और उस बोल्ड पार्ट की रिप्लेसमेंट पूछी है आपसे, कि विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग ऑप्शंस कैन रिप्लेस द बोल्ड पार्ट इफ देयर इज एनी एरर इन इट टू मेक द सेंटेंस करेक्ट। और अगर कोई इंप्रूवमेंट की जरूरत नहीं है तो ऑप्शन ई, नो इंप्रूवमेंट, इज योर आंसर। चलिए गाइस, तो इनको सॉल्व करते हैं आप। द रिजर्व बैंक्स मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी कमेटी हैज बीन implementing various unconventional measures to stimulate economic growth while maintaining price stability across different market segments. यार, आपको ना डिटेल में अगर बात करनी है इससे पहले ना, तो एक बार आप एक हमें कॉल कर लो या हमें ईमेल कर दो। आपको हमारा ईमेल आईडी पता है, hello@edutap.co.in, या फ़ोन नंबर है 8146207241। तो कॉल अस और गेट इन टच विद अस एंड वी विल एक्सप्लेन एवरीथिंग टू यू इन डिटेल। अब यहाँ पे चैट में क्या क्या बताऊँ आपको यार, ठीक है, ये इतने सारे स्टूडेंट्स को वेट करना पड़ेगा। अरे थैंक यू एम आर्या, थैंक यू फॉर द काइंड वर्ड्स। नो इम्प्रूवमेंट लग रहा है, वेरी वेल डन गाइज। गलत, द करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर डी। गाइज, इम्प्लीमेंटिंग क्या होता है? The RBI's monetary policy committee has been implementing various unconventional measures. Has been और ing फॉर्म परफेक्ट कॉन्टिन्यूस टेंस में यूज होती है, कि कोई एक्शन जो इतने टाइम से चल रहा है। सो रिजर्व बैंक की जो कमेटी है वो अनकन्वेंशनल मेजर्स इंप्लीमेंट करे जा रही है टू स्टिमुलेट इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ वाइल मेंटेनिंग प्राइस स्टेबिलिटी अक्रॉस डिफरेंट मार्केट। कोई परफेक्ट कॉन्टिन्यूस का कोई टाइम फ्रेम नहीं है। परफेक्ट कॉन्टिन्यूस के लिए या तो आपको फॉर या सिंस यूज करना होता है सेंटेंस में। जैसे वी हैव बीन डूइंग इट फॉर 10 years, आई हैव बीन वर्किंग इन दिस इंडस्ट्री फॉर लास्ट 15 years। लेकिन हैज बीन इम्प्लीमेंटिंग कैसे आ जाएगा यार? कैसी सेंस लगाई है आपने नो इम्प्रूवमेंट वाली? गुरु राजा, अंशी। The Reserve Bank's Monetary Policy Committee has been implementing or has implemented. It has done something. It has implemented various unconventional measures to stimulate economic growth while maintaining price stability across different market segments. एक ही क्वेश्चन में सब सब पानी में चला गया। अरे नोटिफिकेशन में देखो ना, आपको वेबसाइट पे जाके यार, दूसरों से पूछ पूछ के कब तक जिंदगी जियोगे? दूसरे पता नहीं कोई क्या बोल देगा, कोई क्या बोल देगा, शर्मा। खुद पढ़ो जाके, खुद समझो उसको। उसको नहीं समझ आ रहा तो उसको चैट जीपीटी पे या एआई पे, जो बिल्कुल फ्री है, उस पर अपलोड करो, बोलो इसको हिंदी में कन्वर्ट कर दो, सारी चीज़ हिंदी में बता देगा आपको यार। आज तो इतने टूल्स हैं आपके पास, यू कैन यू डोंट नीड टू वरी अबाउट एनीथिंग एट ऑल। अच्छा, ऑब्वियस हो रहा था इसलिए मैंने गलत कर दिया, ये क्या बात है शिवम यार, कम ऑन। ठीक है, बेसिक वो भी याद रखने पड़ेंगे। चलिए गाइस, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। डिस्पाइट इंप्लीमेंटिंग कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव रेगुलेटरी रिफॉर्म्स, द बैंकिंग सेक्टर कंटिन्यू टू फेस significant challenges in managing non-performing assets and maintaining adequate capital ratios. So despite implementing comprehensive regulatory reforms, the banking sector, options are continues to face, continued to face, continuing to face, या will continue to face. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Guru Raj. Very good, MR. So guys, despite implementing, so we are using it in present tense. तो continue तो नहीं आ सकता, right? Because the subject is singular. The banking sector continue? No. Continued to, continuing to, will continue to? No. The correct answer is, despite implementing comprehensive regulatory reforms, the banking sector continues to face significant challenges in मैनेजिंग नॉन परफॉर्मिंग एसेट्स एंड मेंटेनिंग। अब ये दिख रहा है आपको, इन मैनेजिंग, इन मेंटेनिंग, ये है आपकी पैरेललिज्म, जो आपको कॉन्शियसली मतलब ना ऑब्जर्व करनी होती है गाइस। देखो, जब इन कॉन्सेप्ट्स को ऑब्जर्व करोगे ना, देख देख ध्यान से, सब्जेक्ट क्या है, मतलब पैरेललिज्म है, वर्ब क्या है, प्रोनाउन क्या है, टेंस क्या है, तभी आप इन गलतियों को पिक कर पाओगे एग्जाम में। और थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा, बट यू विल बी एबल टू मेक इट। ठीक है, चलिए गाइस, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। द सेंट्रल बैंक्स फॉरवर्ड गाइडेंस स्ट्रेटजी एम्स एट प्रोवाइडिंग clear signals to market participants regarding future policy directions and maintaining macroeconomic stability. So, aims at providing, aims to provide, aims at providing, aims to providing, aims at provide clear signals to for। अच्छा, ये भी डिफरेंस है गाइस, ये देख लेना एक बार। तो द सेंट्रल बैंक्स फॉरवर्ड गाइडेंस स्ट्रेटजी एम्स, डी फ्यूचर में देखो, जो चीज़ आपने प्रेजेंट में बोली ना, डिस्पाइट का मतलब ये करने के बावजूद भी ऐसा नहीं किया जाएगा या ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है। तो ये करने के बावजूद भी ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है, उसको सेम सेंस में रखना पड़ता है हमें। 53 का ए, कन्हैया, लॉक कर दें? चलिए, आपका लॉक कर दिया है और आपका जवाब है गलत। गाइस, आप पैरेललिज्म को फिर फॉलो नहीं कर पा रहे, पूरा सेंटेंस देखो यार। द सेंट्रल बैंक्स फॉरवर्ड गाइडेंस स्ट्रेटजी, अगर आप ये बोलते सर एम्स टू प्रोवाइड होना चाहिए, एम्स टू प्रोवाइड, अब टू प्रोवाइड में यहाँ पे मान लेता, ठीक है, टू प्रोवाइड क्लियर सिग्नल्स टू मार्केट पार्टिसिपेंट्स रिगार्डिंग फ्यूचर पॉलिसी डायरेक्शंस एंड मेंटेनिंग, आगे उसने मेंटेनिंग दिया हुआ है, तो इसका मतलब जब वो आगे वाली वर्ब आईएनजी फॉर्म में है, तो वे वाली वर्ब भी किस में होनी चाहिए? आईएनजी फॉर्म में। ठीक है, तो स्ट्रेटजी एम्स एट प्रोवाइडिंग क्लियर सिग्नल्स अब यहाँ पे प्रोवाइडिंग ही आना था, तो टू प्रोवाइड, एट प्रोवाइडिंग या टू प्रोवाइडिंग नहीं हो सकता, एट प्रोवाइड नहीं हो सकता, तो बी ही ऑप्शन बचता था। लेकिन एम्स एट प्रोवाइडिंग क्लियर सिग्नल्स टू मार्केट या फॉर मार्केट पार्टिसिपेंट्स रिगार्डिंग टू मार्केट, तो इसमें गाइस नो एरर है, सेंटेंस एज इट इज है। ठीक है, कोई भी ऑप्शन ठीक नहीं था, सेंटेंस बिल्कुल सही है। द सेंट्रल बैंक्स फॉरवर्ड गाइडेंस स्ट्रेटजी एम्स एट प्रोवाइडिंग क्लियर सिग्नल्स टू मार्केट पार्टिसिपेंट्स रिगार्डिंग फ्यूचर पॉलिसी डायरेक्शंस एंड मेंटेनिंग मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक स्टेबिलिटी। ऐसे घूमेगा दिमाग यहाँ पर, फॉर मार्केट पार्टिसिपेंट्स नहीं, टू मार्केट पार्टिसिपेंट्स होगा। ठीक है, वी प्रोवाइड सिग्नल्स टू समवन नॉट फॉर समवन, तो इट एम्स एट प्रोवाइडिंग क्लियर सिग्नल्स टू मार्केट पार्टिसिपेंट्स नॉट फॉर मार्केट पार्टिसिपेंट्स। फॉर मार्केट पार्टिसिपेंट्स रिगार्डिंग भी नहीं होगा, तो टू मार्केट पार्टिसिपेंट्स रिगार्डिंग फ्यूचर पॉलिसी डायरेक्शंस। यस, ई इज द करेक्ट आंसर कन्हैया। तो लॉक को अनलॉक कर लिया अभी आपने, अपने आप ही कर लिया। चलिए कोई बात नहीं, गलती होती रहती, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है गाइस, नो प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल। चलिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 54 गाइस, ईच याद है ना, ईच ऑफ द कमर्शियल बैंक्स ऑपरेटिंग अंडर आरबीआई सुपरविजन वर रिक्वायर्ड टू सबमिट डिटेल्ड रिपोर्ट्स ऑन देयर रिस्क मैनेजमेंट फ्रेमवर्क्स एंड कंप्लायंस प्रोसीजर्स। तो वर रिक्वायर्ड का उसने ऑप्शन दिया, वॉज रिक्वायर्ड, आर रिक्वायर्ड, हैव बीन रिक्वायर्ड और वर रिक्वायर्ड। होता है श्रेय, ऐसे ही गलतियां करके ही सीखोगे, तभी याद रहेंगी ये चीजें। लाइफलाइन भी चाहिए थी, टॉक टू अ फ्रेंड, वो और कंफ्यूज कर देगा टॉक टू अ फ्रेंड तो। वेरी गुड श्रेय, मैंने हिंट दे दिया इसलिए, हाँ गुरु राजा, वेरी गुड। यस गाइस, ईच ऑफ द कमर्शियल बैंक्स, ईच का मतलब प्रत्येक, हर एक, वी आर रेफरिंग टू सिंगुलर एंटिटी, सो ईच ऑफ द कमर्शियल बैंक, सब्जेक्ट क्या है यहाँ पे, ईच, under the RBI supervision were required? No. Are required? No. Have been required? No. Were requiring? No. So, was required to submit detailed reports on their risk management frameworks and compliance procedures. Option A is your correct answer. Very good, Anshi. Very good, Ganaya. Next question, guys. Question number 55. The comprehensive analysis of sectoral credit deployment patterns have revealed significant disparities in lending practices across different economic segments and geographical regions. हाँ, मैं आऊँगा पेपर के एग्जामिनेशन रूम के बाहर खड़ा रहूँगा कन्हैया जी, आवाज़ लगाना, वहीं पहुँचूंगा मैं, आपके टेबल पे आऊँगा बताने, डोंट वरी। यस गाइस, चलिए, तो jokes apart, the comprehensive analysis of sectoral credit deployment patterns have revealed significant disparities in lending practices. Very good Shibam, very good Anshi, very good Kanaya, very good Guru Raja, very good Shreya. Guys, the comprehensive analysis of, subject here is analysis. So the comprehensive analysis of sectoral credit deployment patterns, analysis के लिए have तो नहीं आएगा, क्या आना चाहिए guys, had revealed, हैव बीन तो नहीं आ सकता, रिवील्स आ सकता है, बट ये प्रेजेंट का टेंस नहीं है, मतलब ये कोई फैक्चुअल ट्रूथ नहीं है। सो हैड रिवील्ड अगर होता तो फिर पास्ट के लिए हमें पॉइंट ऑफ रेफरेंस देना पड़ता, वो भी गलत है। करेक्ट आंसर इज यस, ऑप्शन नंबर ए। द कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव एनालिसिस ऑफ सेक्टोरल क्रेडिट डिप्लॉयमेंट पैटर्न्स हैज रिवील्ड सिग्निफिकेंट डिस्पैरिटीज इन लेंडिंग प्रैक्टिसेस अक्रॉस डिफरेंट इकोनॉमिक सेगमेंट्स एंड ज्योग्राफिकल रीजन्स। सो यस, ऑप्शन ए इज योर करेक्ट आंसर। Right, Kanaya. Chaliye, question number 56. The implementation of digital payment systems not only enhanced transaction efficiency but also reduced operational costs significantly for both financial institutions and customers. उसने ऑप्शन में क्या दिया है, not only enhanced but also reducing, not only has enhanced but also reduced, has not only enhanced but also reduced, या not only enhances but also reduced. Yes guys, parallelism I hope आपको सीखा होगा, आपने sync rule आपने किया होगा. What does the sync rule say? If these three pairs are used, either or, neither nor, not only but also, whichever part of speech is used with the first conjunction, same part of speech must be used after the second conjunction. Yes guys. 75% ई है। 75% क्या होता है? 25% नेगेटिव मार्किंग है, काट लिया पहले ही। यस गाइस, सेंटेंस वाज एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट। देखना, द इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ डिजिटल पेमेंट सिस्टम नॉट ओनली इनहैंस्ड, वर्ब की सेकंड फॉर्म यूज हो रही है, नॉट ओनली इनहैंस्ड ट्रांजैक्शन एफिशिएंसी बट ऑल्सो रिड्यूस्ड। यहाँ पे भी कौन सी फॉर्म यूज हो रही है वर्ब की? सेकंड फॉर्म, मतलब ये है सिंक में। यहाँ पे क्या था देखना गाइस, नॉट ओनली के बाद इनहैंस्ड V2 बट ऑल्सो के बाद रिड्यूसिंग ING फॉर्म, पैरेललिज्म नहीं है। नॉट ओनली के बाद हैज इनहैंस्ड, यहाँ पे V2 पैरेललिज्म नहीं है। हैज नॉट ओनली इनहैंस्ड, हैज मतलब प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट, और यहाँ पे V2 पास्ट इंडेफिनिट, पैरेललिज्म नहीं है। नॉट ओनली इनहैंसेस V1 बट ऑल्सो रिड्यूस्ड V2, पैरेललिज्म नहीं है। द करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर ई। कॉन्फिडेंस इतना ही है। बल बिल्कुल ठीक था कॉन्फिडेंस जो है आपका, तो बिल्कुल सही था सेंटेंस। नॉट ओनली इनहैंस ट्रांजेक्शनल एफिशिएंसी बट ऑल्सो रिड्यूस्ड ऑपरेशनल कॉस्ट्स। चलेगा इस नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, द आरबीआई's initiative to promote financial inclusion aims at ensuring that banking services reach every segment of society through innovative delivery mechanisms। यहां पे आएगा जो आप वो वाला कॉन्सेप्ट तब लगा रहे थे ना, जो 2+V1 वाला, अब आएगा वो कॉन्सेप्ट। अच्छा, ई का 75% ही है। अच्छा, हिंट नहीं देना, ठीक है कन्हैया, ऑल राइट। हिंट ना दूं तो आप गलत कर देते हो सारे, हिंट दे दूं तो आपको यूँ लगता है सर आपने क्यों बताया यार, ये तो आई एम स्टक इन अ डिलेमा। नहीं रिद्धि, गलत। वेरी गुड श्रेय। देखो गाइस, वो तब हमने एम्स के बाद हमने एट ING फॉर्म क्यों यूज की थी? क्योंकि पैरेललिज्म बनाना था, लेकिन यहाँ पे कोई पैरेललिज्म नहीं है। तो द RBI's initiative to promote financial inclusion aims at ensuring, नहीं, aims to ensure that banking services reach every segment of society। so aim at तो हो ही नहीं सकता, aims to हो सकता है, एम टू भी नहीं हो सकता क्योंकि इंक्लूजन है तो सिंगुलर है, तो ए और सी तो एलिमिनेट हो गए। एम्ड एट ensuring that banking services does not make any sense। So the RBI's initiative to promote financial inclusion aims to ensure, not aims at ensuring, aims to ensure that banking services reach every segment of society through innovative delivery mechanism। Option B is your correct answer। Very good Shubham, very good Gururaj। चलिए guys, next question, question number 58। If the proposed amendments to banking regulations would receive legislative approval, financial institutions will need to demonstrate enhanced transparency in their operations। जिसने कंडीशनल सेंटेंसेस की तीनों, जिसको कंडीशन बताएं, वो 1 सेकंड में ये क्वेश्चन कर देगा। इफ द proposed amendments to banking regulations would receive, यहाँ पे उसने would receive दिया है, आगे उसने ऑप्शन में क्या दिया है? रिसीव। यहाँ पे क्या दिया है? वुड रिसीव। यहाँ पे क्या दिया है? विल रिसीव। यहाँ पे क्या दिया है? वुड रिसीव। यस गाइस, देखते हैं किसने सभी टॉपिक अच्छे से कवर किए हुए हैं। ये कंडीशनल सेंटेंसेस का क्वेश्चन है, इतनी हिंट दे दी मैंने, अब बता दो सही आंसर क्या है। ABCD या नो इम्प्रूवमेंट? C। ऑलराइट श्रेय, यार कोशिश तो करो, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा गलत हो जाएगा, कोई बात नहीं, इट्स ओके, नोबडी इज जजिंग। गाइस देखो, ये कंडीशनल सेंटेंस का रूल क्या होता है, अगर मेन क्लॉज में अगर आपको विल के साथ वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म यूज हो रही है, तो जो फर्स्ट क्लॉज होता है, इफ क्लॉज होता है, उसको हम प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट में रखते हैं। ये रियलिस्टिक कंडीशन होती है इस फर्स्ट कंडीशन के, अगर ऐसा होगा तो वैसा हो जाएगा। इफ यू वर्क हार्ड यू विल सक्सीड, ठीक है। इफ यू ब्रेक ट्रैफिक रूल्स यू विल बी पेनलाइज। तो सेम चीज है, इफ द प्रपोज्ड अमेंडमेंट्स टू बैंकिंग रेगुलेशन वुड रिसीव, नहीं रिसीव लेजिस्लेशन, यहाँ पे वुड रिसीव नहीं, रिसीव legislative approval, financial institutions will need to demonstrate enhanced transparency in their operations। So option A was your correct answer। ठीक है शुभम, मंशी, वेरी गुड गुरु राजा, वेल ट्राइड श्रेय, कोई बात नहीं, ये तो देख देख के कर रहे हैं, आपने ट्राई तो किया एटलीस्ट। सो इफ द प्रपोज्ड अमेंडमेंट्स टू बैंकिंग रेगुलेशन रिसीव लेजिस्लेटिव अप्रूवल, financial institutions will need to demonstrate this। So if you work hard you will succeed, इफ यू हेल्प मी आई विल हेल्प यू, तो ये फर्स्ट रियलिस्टिक कंडीशन वाली कंडीशन थी गाइस। चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, द सोफिस्टिकेटेड अर्ली वार्निंग सिस्टम्स डेवलप्ड बाय द सेंट्रल बैंक are designed to identify potential vulnerabilities, monitor emerging risks, and providing timely alerts to supervisory authorities. ये लो फिर से आपका पैरेललिज्म का आ गया, रिवाइज करने पड़ेंगे श्रेय ऑब्वियसली यार एग्जाम से पहले, इसीलिए तो हम ये सेशंस लेके आए हैं कि तीन कंडीशन कौन सी थी, रियलिस्टिक, अनरियल पास्ट और हाइपोथेटिकल इम्पर्सनेशन। रियलिस्टिक जिनका होना पॉसिबल है, अनरियल पास्ट जो पास्ट में हुआ है उसका ऑपोजिट, अगर तुमने मुझे फ़ोन कर दिया होता तो मैं तुम्हें लेने आ गया होता, इफ़ यू हैड कॉल्ड मी आई वुड हैव पिक्ड यू अप। और एक होता है हाइपोथेटिकल इम्पर्सनेशन, इफ़ आई वर ए बिलियनियर आई वुड बाय दिस हाउस। तो रिवाइज ज़रूर करके जाना। यस गाइस, क्या आना चाहिए श्रेय यहाँ पे, मैंने हिंट भी दे दिया पैरेललिज्म वाला। राइट शिवम, थोड़ा सा प्रैक्टिस में आ जाओ, 10 दिन लगेंगे, यू विल बी बैक ऑन ट्रैक। चलेगा इस, the sophisticated early warning systems developed by the central banks are designed to identify potential vulnerabilities, monitor emerging risks and providing, अब ये देखो सर पैरेललिज्म में यहाँ पे क्या होना चाहिए था, प्रोवाइडिंग की जगह, जब वहाँ पे पहले दोनों वर्ब V1 में हैं, ठीक है, तो ये भी किस में होनी चाहिए, V1 में ही होनी चाहिए, प्रोवाइड होना चाहिए एंड प्रोवाइड। तो ऑप्शंस में बस यही देख लो किस किस में प्रोवाइड है, प्रोवाइड, प्रोवाइडिंग, 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 मिल गया आंसर आपको सीधा। एंड प्रोवाइड टाइमली अलर्ट्स, ठीक है, टाइमली अलर्ट्स टू सुपरवाइजरी अथॉरिटीज, ऑप्शन ए इज योर करेक्ट आंसर। वेरी गुड अंशी, वेरी गुड रिद्धि, वेरी गुड गुरु राजा, वेरी गुड कन्हैया, वेरी गुड शिवम। चलेगा इस लास्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर टुडे, फिर अगले 5 क्वेश्चन में इनमें भी आपको होमवर्क के देके जाऊंगा, तो ये 15 क्वेश्चन आपने प्रैक्टिस करना है, ये कर लो, थोड़ा सा और रिवाइज कर लो, आई थिंक यू आर बैक ऑन ट्रैक। Last question for today guys, the coordination between monetary and fiscal authorities are essential for achieving sustainable economic growth while maintaining price stability and financial sector resilience. So the coordination between monetary and fiscal authorities are essential for achieving sustainable economic growth. उसने ऑप्शन में दिया है is essential for, were essential for, have been essential for या are essentially for. वेरी गुड कन्हैया, वेरी गुड गुरु राजा, वेरी गुड श्रेय, वेरी गुड रिद्धि, वेरी गुड अंशी। यस गाइस, क्या होना चाहिए यहाँ पे, सब्जेक्ट इज कोऑर्डिनेशन, सो द कोऑर्डिनेशन बिटवीन मॉनेटरी एंड फिस्कल अथॉरिटीज आर एसेंशियल, या द कोऑर्डिनेशन इज एसेंशियल। तो यहाँ पे क्या होना चाहिए गाइस, द कोऑर्डिनेशन इज एसेंशियल। यहीं से आपके सारे ऑप्शन क्लियर हो जाते हैं, ना वर आ सकता, ना हैव आ सकता, ना आर आ सकता, ना नो इम्प्रूवमेंट हो सकता। ऑप्शन ए इज योर करेक्ट आंसर, इज एसेंशियल फॉर अचीविंग सस्टेनेबल इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ। पीडीएफ मिलेगा, यस श्रेय बिल्कुल मिलेगा अगर आपको चाहिए तो। गाइज अगर आपको इस सेशन का पीडीएफ चाहिए तो इसी वीडियो के नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में आप जानो, एक बार नीचे चैट बॉक्स एक बार बंद करो, नीचे जहाँ पे ये सब लिखा हुआ है ना, इसका टॉपिक टाइटल लिखा हुआ है, वहाँ पे मोर होगा, मोर पे क्लिक करो एक बार, वहाँ पे नीचे आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन दी होगी, इन दिस यूट्यूब लाइव सेशन फॉर इंग्लिश आरबीआई ग्रेड बी 2025 वी विल प्रैक्टिस 200 हाई क्वालिटी क्वेश्चंस। इसमें भी फिर दोबारा एक मोर होगा, मोर दिया होगा, मोर पे क्लिक करो, वहाँ पे आपको नीचे लिंक दिखेंगे, पहले कंप्लीट गाइड टू आरबीआई मैनेजर वाली लिंक, फिर रजिस्टर टू द लाइव आरबीआई ग्रेड बी स्ट्रेटजी वर्कशॉप, फिर चेकआउट द अमेजिंग ऑफर्स ऑन आरबीआई ग्रेड बी, और नीचे आपको जाके टेलीग्राम का लिंक दिया हुआ है, तो वो लिंक पे क्लिक कीजिए टेलीग्राम वाले सबसे नीचे, और वहाँ पे आपका ये पीडीएफ अपलोड हो जाएगा, ठीक है, तो यू कैन गेट द पीडीएफ फॉर एब्सोल्युटली फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट। और ये नहीं, सारे पीडीएफ आपको उसी टेलीग्राम चैनल पे मिलेंगे डेली, तो आप डेली उनको यूज़ कर सकते हो गाइस, ठीक है। चले गए अगले होमवर्क क्वेश्चन में आपको दिखा देता हूँ। डिस्पाइट ऑफ, डिस्पाइट ऑफ हमने किया था आज ही, डिस्पाइट के बाद ऑफ आता है या डिस्पाइट अकेला आता है? अब किसी ने मुझसे ये भी पूछा था सर डिस्पाइट की जगह इंस्पाइट ऑफ नहीं आ सकता? गाइज डिस्पाइट सेंटेंस की स्टार्टिंग में यूज़ किया जाता है, और अगर सेंटेंस के बीच में यूज़ होता है ना तो वहाँ पे इंस्पाइट ऑफ यूज़ होता है, ये डिफरेंस याद रखना, ठीक है। तो कोई मुझे बोल रहा था डिस्पाइट की जगह, डिस्पाइट ऑफ की जगह इंस्पाइट ऑफ नहीं आ सकता? सेंटेंस की स्टार्टिंग में डिस्पाइट होता है, जब बीच में यूज होता है सेंटेंस के तब इंस्पाइट ऑफ यूज होता है. तो दिस इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 61. दैट्स क्वेश्चन नंबर 62. ये होमवर्क में अपने प्रैक्टिस करना गाइस अच्छे से, एंड लेट मी नो द आंसर टू दीज क्वेश्चंस इन द कमेंट सेक्शन ऑफ द वीडियो. चले गाइस, टोटल 50 क्वेश्चन किए आज हमने. फटाफट से अपना फाइनल स्कोर बता दीजिए. आउट ऑफ 50 कितने ठीक हुए और कितने गलत हुए आपके? लेट्स असेस कि हम कितने क्वेश्चन ठीक कर रहे हैं, कितने क्वेश्चन गलत कर रहे हैं. यस गाइस, and that's your last question for today, question number 65. Yes guys, has anybody tracked their performance? किसी ने अभी तक काउंट किए हैं कितने ठीक हुए कितने गलत हुए आपके? चले गाइस, तो ये तो थे आपके आपके ग्रामर के क्वेश्चंस, एरर डिटेक्शन और सेंटेंस इंप्रूवमेंट. अब नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हम गाइस वोकेबुलरी पे फोकस करेंगे, इंक्लूडिंग इडियम्स एंड फ्रेजेस, डबल फिलर्स, वर्ड स्वैप के क्वेश्चन और क्लोज टेस्ट. ये टॉपिक्स हम अगले लेक्चर में कवर करेंगे, ऐसे ही विद प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चन. सो ऑन ट्यूसडे 6 PM, डोंट फॉरगेट टू यू नो join in same time 6 PM on Tuesday next week. We will conduct that session. ठीक है? 41 correct. अरे very good Shreya यार, keep it up. I'm proud of you यार. 5 wrong, 4 skipped, no worries. 41 is good, but थोड़ा सा रिविजन की जरूरत है बस. I think you will be, you are on track, but perfection आ जाएगी. ठीक है? तो गाइस, अगर आपको हमसे कांटेक्ट करना है फॉर एनीथिंग एट ऑल, यू कैन कॉल अस ऑन दिस नंबर ड्यूरिंग द ऑफिस आवर्स, which is 8146207241, or you can also drop us an email on this ID, which is hello@edutab.co.in. अच्छा, 2x पे देखा है रिद्धि? अरे अरे कोई बात नहीं. 7 राउंड 2 स्किप्ड 41 करेक्ट. वेरी गुड गुरु राजा यार, गॉड ब्लेस यू, कीप अप द गुड वर्क. थोड़ा एक्यूरेसी पे काम करने की जरूरत है, एंड इट विल बी इवन बेटर. ठीक है? 58 रिद्धि, क्या बात है यार. गाइस, क्लैपिंग फॉर रिद्धि यार. अगर रिद्धि के 58 ठीक है आउट ऑफ 60, तो आई थिंक 60 तो हाँ 60 क्वेश्चन किया, 50 क्वेश्चन ही किया हमने, 10 तो वो कर दिया, होमवर्क कर दिया था. तो 48 आउट ऑफ 50 हो गया बेसिकली. नॉट ऑलवेज बट येस, मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स. पोएटिक इंग्लिश आती नहीं है शिवम इसमें ना. आपको जो डे टू डे लाइफ के आपके सेंटेंसेस होते हैं ना, वो आपको देखने को मिलते हैं. दे कुड बी स्टैटिक टॉपिक्स, दे कुड बी रिलेटेड टू एनीथिंग दैट इज गोइंग ऑन अराउंड यू. क्लाइमेट चेंज के ऊपर आ गया, टेक्नोलॉजी के ऊपर आ गया, रिन्यूएबल सोर्सेज के ऊपर सेंटेंस आ गया. ऐसे टॉपिक्स से आपको सेंटेंसेस देते हैं वो, बट द कॉन्सेप्ट विल ऑलवेज रिमेन द सेम. Look at the sentence in a very technical manner, subject देख के, verb देख के, and follow the the parallelism and everything, and you will be able to identify the mistakes. ठीक है? God bless you guys, and I'm really proud of you. ठीक है? So Shibam, Riddhi, Shrey, Guru Raja, Shreya, Anshi, Kanaya, guys, you guys have been very receptive throughout the session, and I am really very proud of you guys. Keep up the good work, and don't forget to join the next class, guys. अगले 2 सेशन और होने हैं अभी, ट्यूसडे और थर्सडे को, सेम टाइम 6 PM. सो अब हम उसमें वोकेबुलरी और एक सेशन में हम कॉम्प्रिहेंशन पे फोकस करेंगे, ऐसे प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस के साथ, एंड दैट विल रियली हेल्प यू इन योर एग्जाम एंड द कॉन्फिडेंस दैट यू नीड फॉर योर एग्जाम. यस एब्सोल्युटली, स्पोकन इंग्लिश बहुत डिफरेंट होती है आपकी फॉर्मल इंग्लिश से. कीप अप द गुड वर्क गाइस. थैंक यू शिवम, थैंक यू श्रेया, थैंक यू श्रेया and everyone, thank you Anshi and everyone who has participated in this and who is watching or who is going to watch this session. So guys, build up your confidence, pick up your revise and pick up the rules and concepts of grammar, and that will help you in in the long run. It will stay with you forever, right? So guys, again, I wish you all the success in your endeavors ahead. Keep on working hard, keep on giving your best, and I'm sure you will come out with flying colors. So exam day is approaching, and it is approaching fast. So what you need right now is confidence boosting, rigorous practice, determination, and a bit of luck. So we'll try to get all of that in with these lectures, and we strive to come out as winners. Okay? So you too guys, have a good day, have a good time ahead. Thank you so much once again, and happy learning to all of you guys. Take care, bye bye. Thank you so much.